Hello and welcome everyone to a very special episode of AOS Trash Pandas. My name's Rob and this is my other co-host, Carbelson White Sock. How's it going,
That
Carbelson?
that's my name. Do you know why they call me White Sock? Actually,
Why's that?
it's because I only wear white tank tops virtually
Oh,
all the time. Yeah,
interesting. I thought it was for a different, not safe to say in the first 5 minutes of the stream reason, but that's
I I don't know that term. Just to be super clear.
no, it's not a term. It's just
Okay.
yeah, yeah. Great to see everyone in the chat. There's a ton of people in already. Sigmar, Scotty, Razor, which is I think Damon and Roma both. Which why aren't you watching on two separate TVs if you're two different people and boosting our viewer count? What's wrong with you? Our new nemesis, by the way, Dudes
Yes.
Sigmar.
Yeah.
It's public.
Oh, it's public.
Yeah, we've gone public. There's stocks.
Okay. Okay.
I'm definitely gonna lose my house in this. It's gonna be bad. But yeah, new nemesis. If you haven't seen the drama, please go check out the Dudes of Sigmar podcast where they call me out, and then I made a very loving Photoshop of Damon, which is part of our thumbnail today.
Yeah, super loving.
Yeah,
I just want to say I didn't know anything about this feud or whatever it's called until how long ago, Carson? Like an hour ago?
yeah, I think so.
Maybe 2 hours
Yeah.
ago.
I was like,
And
by the way, I've made an enemy for life for the channel.
yeah.
Yeah.
It's great. And speaking of bottoms, Ladivicus, sorry, it's my fault, everyone, that I'm late. My gastro disorder went crazy, and so I might run out of the room. That's why Carson's hosting, and so he had to be like, oh god, and then get everything ready at the last minute. So yeah, sorry to everyone. It's my fault.
We will go 2 more hours than we normally would, just because we
Why?
just because we started 10 minutes late. It's only fair.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, thanks for coming, everyone. I guess we can start off how we normally do, which is the rumor engine. Have you had a chance to take a look?
I did. It looks like death.
It does. It reminds me of like there's a skit or like a frequent whenever he's on talk shows, Bill Burr's talking about like a guy coming to your house with a sickle, and I just thought of that immediately. Just like a burglar with a sickle. And I'm like, that's what that is.
Yeah. Yeah, I remember that. That's the one where he's talking about where he's like, the guy's like telling him, got to get a shotgun,
Yeah.
whatever. He's like, I don't want to do a bunch of drywall, man.
Yeah, exactly. Or he's talking about he has like a Magnum in his home defense, and like
Yeah.
blows a hole in the guy's chest, like drywall gets torn down, drops the engine out of your car, like yeah. So anyway, that's what this is.
You know what? Like, I was just looking at it right now, though. I wonder if there's no, like, it might not be death because there's no, like, pitted, you know what I mean? Like, rusty. It looks too kind of clean.
It is very clean. It almost looks like maybe Daughters of Cain-esque, like Shadow Elf.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that'd be cool. That'd be cool. I could dig it. Like, speaking of which, well, kind of, because like if it is daughters or something like that, it could definitely be like it could be like dark elves or whatever, but it could also be like something for Warcry, which a lot of people were really worried about, but they just put out an article saying that they're getting a huge refresh, like rules refresh. Did you see that? Or
I didn't have a chance to take a look. The
yeah,
only thing I know about it is what you told me like 3 minutes before the show started. So,
right.
Yeah.
So like it's kind of disappointing. You know what I mean? Because like I was hoping they were gonna like either come up with something new, more in the vein of Kill Team, or do like a huge, like a proper refresh. And I mean, it's really awesome that they're still like supporting the game. You know what I mean? And like it's almost like not even as much for profit if they're just putting the rules out, you know, and they're adding a bunch more war bands in and they're getting rules. And yeah, that'll sell the models. But if they did like a new edition, you know, and like did it proper, but yeah, anyway, I mean, it's not going anywhere. So still fingers crossed for new Skaven Night Runners in Warcry. So yeah.
Yeah, that'd be cool. Finally get rid of that kit. My God, it's old.
Yeah,
Older
it's
than
so
me, I
old.
think.
It's yeah, I think so. And I think anything from the Monkey Dog era is probably older than you. It might be like 98 or 97 or something like that, but effectively at least as old as you. So
Yeah, exactly. Yep. Yeah, I guess if anyone in the chat has any ideas of what this rumor engine could be, I see that Galdar is saying could be a Moon Clan Grot sort of thing.
That's a good
says that
call.
It could be new Stabas. Yeah, I could both. Yeah, basically both saying the same thing, but that could definitely be it. I don't know if that's a goblin hand though.
It looks like it has a glove on.
Yeah, and like a sleeve, and it's a little too clean, maybe.
Ooh, maybe it's the new like amethyst wizard for Cities of Sigmar.
Yeah.
You know, we saw something the other day that could have been like a new green wizard or whatever they're called. You know, like anyway. Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. Anyway, without further ado, the topic of tonight's show is going to be the Northern Wastes GT, which oops, almost clicked on the event thing. This is, I think, the third year that they're running it, or maybe the fourth year. It's the second year that
it's got to be at least 4 years.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, because I remember there was one year where both Eric and Alex went, and they kind of were like the heralds of the South, I guess, where they're just like, you guys got to come up to this event because it was so good. And then I think it has been 4 or 5 years even, maybe.
Yeah,
just because I know that Kenrick and them went one year where I couldn't go.
Right.
And then I went last year, and then now I'm going again this year. So it's at least 4.
Yeah, I think it's 5 because there's the year that Conan got 4-1 with Spiderfang, and that was a while ago.
Yeah, it was.
So
I remember we had him on for that. It was fun.
That was really cool. Yeah, that was like when you first like kind of joined, right?
I think so. Yeah.
I want to say
when I knew like almost nothing about the competitive scene, I was like, spiders seem cool.
Yeah, exactly. Oh man, I still think like how awesome that was because like no one thought there was any gas in that tank, and sure he had a couple of. Anyway, it doesn't matter. Amazing event. If you could ever make it to Northern Wastes in Prince George, it's one of like honestly, it's one of the coolest events in North America as far as I'm concerned. It's so awesome, and the prize is like a horn, like a Viking horn. Those things literally like they actually make the beer taste better. I have one. I'm serious. I'm not joking. It tastes different and it tastes better. My brother says the same thing. Anyway, sorry. Yeah.
But yeah, Damien in the chat asks if I'm going to be going to Dayton's event in Sparwood. Yes, I will. That's going to be September 20th next month. But so Northern Wastes in Prince George. If you don't know where that is, I don't blame you. It's kind of in like central BC. It's really completely out of the way.
It's almost like the middle of BC.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, like the dead center.
But it's about as far north as I'm willing to go. And it is
it's still like an 8 or 10 hour drive from here. But you can fly. It's very quick.
Yeah, exactly. But yeah, so they had capacity for 80. They got 51 people locked in, which is really, really good. I know that they just moved to a new venue, which I'm excited for. So yeah, like there's a whole kind of group of people in Prince George up there that are running the event. I know that like, you know, Robin and Josh Trenholm and Justin and Damon, and I know there's more, and I'm sorry that I'm forgetting your names, but like there's just a
Conan
whole
runs
group
sometimes too.
Conan as well. All really awesome people. Thank you for putting on the event. Tonight we're going to be taking a look at lists, and most importantly list names. So how this is going to work, if you haven't done this in the past or haven't seen us do this in the past, is we've got this nice little wheel here which has our good friend Damon. He decided to pose for a picture for us. Thank you. In the center of the wheel, where we've got
Damon. I had nothing to do with any of that. Okay, sorry.
What do you mean? It's just he sent me a selfie before the stream, so
I realized that. I just
yeah.
I'm feeling weak today. I'm feeling very weak. I don't want any smoke. Yeah.
Well, you got it. You got some.
Apparently, I did. Yeah.
So I put the names of everyone at the tournament on this wheel, and if your name gets drawn, what we'll do is we'll go and take a look at your list, and most importantly, we will review your list name. If you don't know, we rate it on like a raccoon's rummaging through a dumpster system, essentially. So everything that's near like the bottom of the dumpster that's like rotting and gross, not good. Yeah. So if we have like lower bin, that's real bad. Upper bin is the best. That's where like the nice like fresh cheese is. Like if someone just threw out a pizza that hasn't been touched by pigeons yet, like delicious. And then it extends up to a 5-0 in our hearts. So it kind of like leaves the bin and it's just like ascended, essentially. That would be like our number one pick.
Yeah.
or
Yeah.
of the number one pick.
Have you? I still love that gif that you made of the raccoon. Like it looks like he's like bowing down to it above it or something like that, or praying to it or something like that. It's awesome.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
did make a visual. I did not prepare it because I am not prepared, but
You
that's
did great.
yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, so that's how this is gonna work. We will not get to everyone's lists by the end of the night. There's just too many to review the entire list for every single person. We will get to every list name though, so probably like 20 minutes before the stream ends, or depending on how many lists are left, maybe like 30 minutes. We'll just start spinning the wheel and only looking at the list name.
Heck yeah.
So, without further ado, the inaugural spin.
Yeah. I can't see the wheel.
First one's gonna go to Taylor Annis.
Ooh, Taylor.
Or
Okay.
Annis.
Whoa. Hello. Talk about smoke. Is it
Surprising.
T-A-Y?
T-A-Y, yeah. Surprising no one for British Columbia. It is a Sylvaneth.
Oh.
And the list name is
Ooh.
Hardwood.
I like that. That's solid.
Strong start.
No, like don't mistake what I'm about to say, but it's like it almost feels obvious, like someone should have thought of this before now.
I feel like someone has.
Oh, has someone actually used this list name?
Maybe it seems familiar, but maybe that's just because it seems like such a natural conclusion. But
yeah.
But it's still good, nonetheless.
It's still good. I don't remember it, so I'm gonna let's give them the benefit of the doubt, and they probably haven't. Just because it existed doesn't mean that they'd heard it before or it was derivative in any way. That's really good. It's simple. It has Kurnoth hunters, so it's what I mean. It's meaty, and it's got a Larial, so you know what I mean. There's
I get it. What are you thinking?
It's at least upper bin for me, to be honest. I think it might be 4-0 or something.
4-0-1.
Yeah, 4-0-1.
I'm gonna bring it to an upper bin because I think we can do better, but it's good. It's really good.
It's hard going first, so good job, Taylor. Yeah.
And we can revisit and change
That's
it
true.
If everyone else is terrible.
Yeah. Although, I've gotten messages, people are like, you wait till my list name. I've got a bunch of that. So yeah, we're expecting a lot. So I think that's a good idea.
So solid upper bin. Better than average. In fact, quite good. Probably top 25th percentile.
Easy.
It's good. Yeah. So this list is Sylvaneth. We've got the Wargrove of Burgeoning, which I believe is the recursion subfaction, where you have to roll a dice equal to or greater than your wounds characteristic to get a model back. He's got, or they've got, I'm not sure if Taylor's, Attuned to Gairan and Master the Path, so it's like the Seize the Center one and the Kill the Hero one. A Larial for a little bit of recursion. A reinforced unit of Dryads, which can be a little bit hard to pick up, because I think they could, what are they, -1 to hit and wound? Or maybe is it just shooting? Either way, they've got some debuff that they apply to you.
Right. It used to be like -1 to wound when they were near a wood or something like that, but yeah, they can be hard to pick up. So
Tree Revenants ×2, so 2 tree Revenants for some teleporting around shenanigans. An Arch Revenant, which is something we don't usually see, which is kind of interesting. And a unit of Kurnoth bows and a unit of Kurnoth scythes, both reinforced. So
nice.
Pretty good. If you charge those scythes, then they'll be +1 rend against anything that charged, which can be pretty scary.
Absolutely.
Alarial is always a good, big
investment.
Yeah, but good recursion, that sort of stuff. Looks good.
I'm kind of curious why it's not Scouts. It feels like Scouts is made for Sylvaneth. I played Andy with his Sylvaneth, and this was early days of the GHB, to be fair. But he had a unit of Great Bows, and then it was 2 units of Tree Revenants teleported in, and then he got it, and there was nothing I could do, and he still got to shoot me. And I was just like, geez, this is really, it feels.
I think the only thing is that, so what is it? He only has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 units that are eligible to do scout stuff, and the Tree Revenants teleport, which I know for some scout things you can't have teleported that turn.
Right, that turn, indeed.
But I mean, I think it's decent. Like,
Yeah.
because especially because
I
you
know
can just
I know
like,
you can for the first one though.
yeah,
So you teleport them in and then you just leave them in there and then they do the other things. It's kind of wild. But I mean, like, I don't know much about Sylvaneth, obviously, and I'm just kind of, it was more like I'm thinking about that. And also like I played against Drycha and it's just like, what the hell?
yeah.
She is awesome. So like
Caden,
there's clearly a different strategy going on than what I was used to.
yeah, absolutely. Caden in the chat says if the dryads are within, or it says -1 to hit and wound near woods for all
Wow.
attacks.
All attacks. That's so good.
Mike Fleet says cars. Hello. Mike Fleet is the inventor of the original My Face superimposed on Wilfred Brimley's diabetes. So,
Amazing.
we have fame in the chat. Everyone bow
Oh
down.
shoot. That's
Yeah.
amazing.
Anyway, best of luck, Taylor. Let's move on to the next one.
Sounds good. Do. Probably I can't see the wheel.
Oh, it was almost Alex. Andrew
Oh,
Hughes.
okay. Oops. Don't you hate it when you're like one off of the home row when you go to type and you just get like all the wrong letters?
Yeah. So Andrew's playing Daughters of Cain, and
What
I could not help but look at it. Yeah.
Well, I forgot. Like I actually saw. Yeah, we saw this because of Dale.
Yeah, absolutely. The list name is Avatars: The Last Bloodbenders.
That's cute.
It is
I like
cute.
that a lot. Yeah, and there is blood like bending in Avatar. Yeah.
Yep.
Ooh, that's pretty good. Man, we've had 2 lists so far. And they're both like, I'm like, shoot, this is definitely upper bin.
I think so too.
Are you saving them, by the way, for later?
I am now.
Okay. Yeah. Man, I don't know. I mean, I think this is definitely upper. Should we stick with upper bin for now?
I think so. I put
Okay.
this on the same level as Taylor's list.
Yeah, I think so.
This name anyway. As far as list goes, though, this list is Shadow Patrol, which I don't know what that does or if it even interacts with the units that are in this army. But it is Marathi Kane, the Shadow Queen, which is mandatory with Marathi Kane,
For sure.
Cainite Shadow Stalkers, and that's the General's Regiment. Then there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 auxiliary avatars of Cain.
That's crazy.
Yeah, which are one of the goofiest models, I think, just because they're standing on a 40mm base, but they're like 8 inches tall.
It's like, the top of the kit. It comes in the cauldron, and like it's supposed to be in that kit, but then they used to make it so they could like come alive or whatever, and now it's just like a separate unit or something like that. It's really weird, and he's got like this weird like T-pose.
Yeah.
So, but like a lot of people proxy them. Like Dale uses a lot of proxies.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm not even going to pretend to understand what this list really does. I think Avatars of Cain, instead of being like treated like monsters like they were in third edition, I think they just are monsters now.
Okay.
I think they still have like a decent amount of like damage 3 attacks. They have like a short range shot, and I think they're fairly fast. But yeah, this is an interesting list. Caden says Shadow Patrol doesn't interact with anything but Daughters of Cain infantry. It's the 3+ teleport. Yeah, so the Shadow Stalkers might interact with it, but they already teleport anyway, so it doesn't matter.
Weird.
And then he's got Intercept and Recover and Restless Energy. So he just wants to kill you really hard, and that's it.
Oh, Galdra says it's probably just for Marathi. Interesting.
Or I guess the
Little Marathi.
Yeah, Little Marathi is infantry.
Shadow
yeah,
Queen?
so
okay.
She can teleport.
Interesting.
That's fair. Neat. Well, best of luck, Andrew. I'm going to save this list, the list name rather, and we'll do the next name. Spin the wheel.
Very good. Yeah. Spin that wheel.
Spencer Kelly.
Ooh. Seraphon.
Do you want to read the list name?
Sure. So it's Seraphon, and it's the list name is something stinky.
Something skinky.
Oh, I misread it. Something skinky. Okay. Okay.
I get the feeling you liked something stinky a little bit better.
I mean, I have a childish sense of humor, as do you. And for like people were asking me, like what are the criteria for this whole thing for Northern Waste specifically? And I said, if you can make us laugh, that's like your best chance of winning. And the other like thing is we have a childish sense of humor. So there's like two hints for people. So yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I did like something stinky better, but I didn't get it. Like this makes more sense. So I feel kind of like I don't know, silly,
Yeah.
know.
Yeah, that's fair. So with that being in mind, what do you actually? You've given yours the first for the last two. I'll give mine first this time. I think this one gets an upper crust for me, which is like between mid and upper bin.
Yeah, I think that's perfect. Yeah.
So we can safely tuck it away after we review the list, but still,
I really do like the list. Like I do like this list name. Like it's very thematic because there's a lot of skinks in here. Everything has the skink keyword except for the Croxagore, as far as I can tell. So that's impressive.
Yeah. Galdar in the chat says, by the way, I'm Mike, your first opponent. Yeah, we'll get to you. Mike, if he prefers to be called that, grudged me. Round 1, and his list is filth. It's pure filth.
I've heard there's an inordinate amount of filth at Northern Waste this year.
Yeah.
Like over 10%. Anyway, we'll get there.
Then for this list, do you want to talk about it? Because you're more the Seraphon guy?
Well, kind of. I was playing Seraphon just in like a slow grow. But then once the FEC book and the Nighthaunt book came out, my son and I both switched to Death. But Thunderquake is obviously the one that gives your monsters extra wounds, which is an interesting choice because like the skink one where you're like moving after you're shooting I can see being very, very interesting in this list. And so it's got a bunch of
okay. Thank you, Canada Born, so Canada Born I assume is Andrew, who is making a clarification on his list name, which is Avatars The Last Blood Blenders, not Benders.
Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah. Right. Our mistake.
Duly
very
noted.
Kind of
still holding on to your name. Regardless.
Very kind of you to donate to correct our idiocy and like yeah, sorry. It's kind of small. It's a long story, but appreciate it. Eric says Seraphon over everything else. I don't disagree. But yeah, I mean, it's going to have, like the Stegodon Chief, the Bastiladon, or both Bastiladons are going to have a couple extra wounds, and that's really helpful on anything with a 2-up save. It makes a big difference. Yeah, it's funky. There's a lot of skinks in here, so there's a lot of like wounds that can go around. They do have Scouting Force, which seems like a really great one for this. Yeah, it's dope. It's like a lot of bodies to deal with, some movement shenanigans, and the main hammers are going to be obviously the Croxagore and the Stegodons. The Bastiladons are like, I feel like are kind of more of a minor hammer. Like their shooting attack, like they've got 3 attacks, so it's like, it's like chip damage. It's kind of like what you talked about before, where you always want to have like a little bit of shooting probably in most lists if you can, assuming your army has it. But yeah, no, it's dope and a great name. Well done.
Yeah. Nicely done. Best of luck to you, Spencer.
Best of luck.
Bye-bye. Okay, let's spin the wheel.
Yeah, David says 6 KO. That wasn't exactly what I was talking about. Oh, man.
Okay. Mike Wilson.
Okay.
Lumineth Realm Lords. And the list name is Fancy Pants Elf Nerds with their fancy hats.
This is awesome. I don't know. It's very irreverent and sort of silly. And like I read that in a jock voice, Fancy Pants Elf Nerds with their fancy hats.
It's almost like he hates this army, but he's playing it because he thinks it's good.
Because he thinks it's good? Yeah. It's almost like that, yeah.
Stupid hat elves.
Stupid OPL. Yeah, GW likes them way too much. I'm sure Mike doesn't talk anything like that. We love you, Mike.
He just comes up and says hi during the tournament. How's it going, idiot?
Yeah, I don't talk like that. I don't know anything about Lumineth, but
I can
when it
explain it.
comes to the name,
Oh, I mean, it's just big hat, Lumineth joke. Like, it's
yeah,
pretty. Yeah, and then I guess the nerds could be like the Elenia and Elithor. They can be nerds and get better casting and stuff like that.
I feel like I was like bringing my own thing to like the naming thing too.
Okay.
Where do you want to put it? Is it in the top like 3 so far?
I like it. Is it as good as Avatar's The Last Bloodbenders and Hardwood?
I don't think it's that good.
I think, yeah, for now it's like, I think it's upper crust. It's good.
Upper crust, yeah, that's where I wanted to go.
But
to.
it's not up there with the other ones for sure.
But like, man, the lowest we've had so far is an upper crust.
Yeah,
this is like maybe the best
true.
ever.
Yeah,
yeah,
very nicely done. As for what the list does, this is very similar to a list that John Zoshak was running. He went 5-0 with it at Battered Bison, and I know that he had been playing it at a couple of other events too, where basically he's got... so Venari Battle Hose just means that he's locked in on the -1 to hit against Venari units when they haven't charged. And that's shooting and melee, so it's like a really good defensive debuff. He's got the Intercept and Recover and Wrathful Cycles, so... Wrathful Cycles, he definitely wants to be like kind of just grinding it out, like not necessarily like pulling ahead super quickly, which makes total sense. Lumineth is like a very grindy army right now. Those Blade Lords are going to be 20 wounds each. The blocks of 10 are going to be 20 wounds on a 4-up. Because he's got the Enlightener, he can give them an ethereal save, and because the Lumineth lore has access to it, you can do a 5-up ward in a bubble too. So basically, they can be on a 5-up ward, 4-up ethereal save, -1 to hit, and yeah. So basically, they can be pretty tough to move. Then he's got the Huracan Spirit of the Wind, which is kind of just going to be hopping around and shooting stuff, which I think it's like anti-monster a little bit too. A block of Arlen Sentinels, which is like a really nice shooting unit, which can be reaching out up to 24 inches if they decide to be -1 to hit, I think. The Scourge of Gairan, Light of Eltharion is like a really big pain in the ass, just because it's like, it can be an ethereal save as well, so you could be up on like a 3-up save that's ethereal. I believe he has a 4-up ward, and he hits like a truck, and he can't suffer any debuffs himself, and he can be brought back like in place of a manifestation after the first time he dies. So basically,
what? Wait, so if you have a manifestation already out, you can like swap them?
Well, so basically what you do is, if he's dead,
yeah,
the way that you recur him is by summoning a manifestation, and instead of summoning the manifestation, you summon him back onto the battlefield.
Wow. I'm assuming that's once per game.
Yeah, of course.
Okay, and he can't be banished either, I assume.
He can't be banished, but if you dispel the end of the spell, if you beat their casting roll, then he can't be summoned, because you have to successfully set the manifestation.
That makes sense. But you can't banish it like you would a manifestation.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, exactly.
That's still amazing though.
Yeah. So this is a very like castle-y list. It really wants to just kind of plop itself down in a central place on the table and say that you have to do something about it. And the way that it's probably going to convince you to do that is with the Sentinels. It's probably going to send Eltharion out there just to die, because he's going to come back anyway. It's not a big deal, and he's like actually quite difficult to lift. So
right,
it's a really cool list. It's
yeah,
it's very interesting.
Alex says, "Am I the only one bringing a fun list?" Damn, yeah. Apparently, you're the only one.
Yeah,
I don't know. Actually, I mean, Daughters of Cain are like absolute top of the win rates right now, or except for some weird armies of renown that shall not be named. But like the I was gonna say like the Avatar one was pretty, like that seems like a very kooky one.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's good or bad though. So
genuinely no idea.
Yes, exactly. Yeah. Nice. Well,
Braden asks, have we done Christian's list yet? No, we have not. But yeah, sorry. Best of luck, Mike. Yeah, good luck. On to the next
absolutely. Welcome, Braden. Thanks for joining us. No worries about being late. We were a little late, and it was entirely my fault.
Next up is Pendleton Cox.
Okay. I was gonna ask how to spell that, but I just put in pen and then searched it.
Ooh, our first bad person KO.
Yeah.
My dog even barked, and
But she barks at pure good and pure evil, so
that's true. She's celebrating him, though.
she's celebrating.
She's like, yes, evil.
Oh man.
Anyway, the list name is, what's that in the sky? Is it Leo's list? Is it Tom's list? No, it's my list because it's totally different and unique.
I'm assuming that this is like a net listy kind of thing that's going around, or it's like something good that lots of people are taking.
So at Old Town Throwdown, both Leo Rotonen and Tom Guan took either this list or almost exactly the same as this list, and just smashed people with it.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
So it is.
Oh, first the list name.
Oh right, yeah. Okay, so the list name.
Like,
it's cute.
It is cute.
Yeah.
I don't know. Like, it's hard not to grade on some kind of curve here. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I think in comparison to the other ones, it doesn't quite.
The
mark a little bit.
Yeah.
It's like it's a little tongue in cheek. It's a little
self-deprecating. I like that. I like all that.
Yep.
You know. But you're thinking mid bin?
I think it's mid bin. Yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry, buddy.
And then because it's KO, it goes in the lower bin just automatically. Is that what we agreed upon before the show even started? I can't remember.
Yeah.
Okay. So lower bin. Just kidding. Yeah, no, it's all good. No, yeah, mid bin. I mean, you're going to a tournament. You play to win.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
All right. So on to the actual list itself. It is 2 drops. It is Master the Paths and Restless Energy, which seems like a very popular set of tactics to choose. I know Matthias is doing that as well. It's basically, it's like full aggro, kill heroes, take objectives, table your opponent. Makes sense. If you table your opponent, then you will definitely get this in its entirety. It has it's got Brock, who is basically going to be picking the frigate once per game and saying that it can run, shoot, and charge, which is very scary because that frigate can basically be going. I don't think he's added the extra movement onto the frigate, so it's basically going to be auto running 16 inches, taking up to 2 units with it, which is probably going to be like Sky Wardens and Brock, or 2 units of Sky Wardens or something like that, across the table. And then the way that the frigate works is that when it charges, it can bring 2 units with it, and then those units that it brings with it fight first. And then Brock has a +1 attack to Skyfarers, either that he's in combat with or wholly within 12 or something like that. So basically the combo is he just dumps strike first dwarves into you that will be -1 to hit themselves because they're going to be near the frigate, and the main hammers are going to be the Sky Wardens essentially, of which he's got 2 units of 6, and they are 2 attacks each, so 3 attacks with Brock, 6 of them, so that's going to be 18 or 19 attacks in the unit. 3s, Ren 1, 3 damage on the charge. So painful, very painful, and it's all striking first, so it's just gonna murder you. The Ironclad has the Dealbreaker battle ram, which basically is like the old ogre charge rule, where they roll a number of dice equal to the amount of that was like the unmodified charge roll, and then 4-ups are mortal wounds. Tracer fire rounds are, I think it can't suffer minuses to hit or wound for its shooting, I'm pretty sure. And then he's got 2 Scourge of Gairan Grunstock gun haulers, which are just really good, solid things that are just going to be sitting on objectives and taking them and moving really quickly and pumping out some pretty decent shooting, so they do quite well. The Regiment 1 is going to have a Engine Master on Engine Harness. He's got the Shrewd Opportunist and I think that's the pre-game move for some of his Sky Wardens units, so there's kind of a play that they can do where they pre-game move the Sky Wardens.
Okay.
And then if they take first turn and you don't have any screens or anything like that, Brock will auto run with the frigate, and then all of the Sky Wardens will be in your face. So he charges you with the frigate, fights first with either both the Sky Wardens or Brock or something like that. And then, or no, it would be Brock and Sky Wardens, and then his first actual pick would be Sky Wardens again. So he's hitting you with basically all of the hammers in his army, fight first, and then you get to go after that. And then if you're still alive, the Sky Wardens can on a 3-up just like retreat away and deal mortal wounds to you. So it's pretty gross. So you have to be prepared for it. This is a list that will just dumpster people if you're not careful and you don't have screens. So my tips are hide in the woods, have screens, hide behind your screens, and pray.
And pray. Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you so much to Canada Born. He says, wait, were we supposed to play to win? Is it too late to change lists to KO? Yes, it is. I'm so sorry.
Yes.
I'm so sorry. Also, by the way, Alex said, I remember when Prince George players wanted friends out of tournaments. Now they want skulls. And Braden said, if someone can make KO fun to play against, it's Pendleton. Dude's an absolute gem. That's good to hear.
Yeah. Pendleton's a bit. He's also he's from Edmonton. He's not from Prince George. So
nice. There you go.
You can't tarnish their reputation based on him.
Yep, that's true.
Not that
but we've got lots of other reasons to.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's that. This is a super hyper aggro list that is just going to end the game in 1 turn or 2 turns if it gets a double.
Yeah.
So it's pretty terrible.
Oh man,
don't like it whatsoever. It's mean.
Don't blame you whatsoever.
But best of luck, Pendleton. Not that you need it. Spin the
Nice.
wheel.
Okay. By the way, I just wanted to say it makes total sense to me that one of the fastest things in this entire game is a bunch of like blimps, because like blimps are known to be super fast flying objects.
Yeah, the Hindenburg hit the ground at 700 miles an hour. I don't know if you knew that.
I did not actually.
So Scott McCann is going to be the next one.
Nice. Oh, I see your dog doesn't like it. Is she cheering for or against him?
It's Skaven.
Oh,
so against?
Against? Okay, yeah, that's true. Sorry, what was the name again? McKinnon.
Scott McKinnon. Yeah.
Right, cool.
I'm on push to talk, so most of the stream can't hear her unless I'm actively talking. But she's being a butthole. So,
yeah, do what you love.
So the list name is Arby's Meat Slicer.
I mean, I like it.
I like it too.
Because it also kind of impugns the reputation of Arby's. Like, what meat are they using? Using rat meat? Like, I mean, maybe again, I'm thinking about some of these names like way too deeply. I don't know. It's dope though. Helping Abomination, Brood Terror. It looks like 2 units of Storm Fiends. So that's I mean, I don't know. I like it. I'd say Upper Crust probably.
Yeah, I think I agree with Upper Crust.
Sort of, yeah. I try not to like overestimate the anything Skaven. But I will say that Scott is definitely a good person because he's playing Skaven. So
yeah, absolutely.
I will stand behind that. So Fleshbone Menagerie for the for the Molder shenanigans on a 1 or a 2, they take mortal wounds. 3 or 4, they get extra attacks, and 5 or a 6, they can get a 5-up ward. Obviously, that's not going to be as enticing on the Scourge of Gyran Brood Terror, which already has a 5-up ward. But on something like like Storm Fiends, for example, they've got like high quality of attacks, or Rat Ogres is another thing. 2 Helped Abominations here, which is really interesting. And it's got Thankwell in it, so it's just kind of awesome overall. It is in the regular Molder one, so there's no like crazy shenanigans, which is where but you would probably see a lot more Storm Fiends if that were the case. It's kind of just simple, like, you know what I mean? Like, you just hope you get a good roll on your Molder thing. No screens though. Scott does not believe in any screens, so unless the Storm Fiends count, they kind of do, but they're kind of expensive for like, although they're a 4-up save, 18 wounds, 250. That's still like, that's crazy, because like Clan Rats are 150 points for 20 wounds. So yeah. But
Qual in the chat says this list reads like they didn't notice the non-scryer part of the Scourge of Gairan Brood Terror +1 to hit ability.
maybe it's possible. I thought about that too.
There are still some rad ogre. The Hell Pit Abomination too.
The Hell Pit Abomination actually benefits from it almost more than anything because he's got 13 attacks hitting on 4s. Yeah. So like the +1 to hit is like way more valuable than in like, you know, like than in, well, I mean, maybe not way more valuable, but like you're getting more bang for your buck there. Yeah. And like the Storm Fiends they both have Grinder Fists, so they're probably going to be just teleporting into like back areas in your enemy movement phase, largely. Maybe not both. You can't do both of them now. You can only do one per enemy movement phase. So, you know, that's something to think about. But yeah. It's not the Army of Renown Qual. It's just Fleshmeld Menagerie. It's not Thanquil's Menagerie or whatever it's called. So yeah.
Yeah. Very confusing, but yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, best of luck, Scott.
Yeah, this actually almost reads like it was intended for that because there's no screens. It almost reads like it should be Thanquil's Menagerie with all the monsters and stuff. Yeah. Yeah, totally cool.
Makes total sense.
Sweet. Yeah.
Okay. Next list.
Best of luck, Scott. I believe, unless you go up against KO, and then I don't believe at all.
Not looking good. Yeah.
Yeah. Without any screens.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Fed.
Say that again, please.
Fed. F-E-D.
Oh, okay. Cool. Is he a Fed? No, I'm just kidding.
He technically yes. Yeah.
Damn it. You got me.
Fed's one of the
Stormcast Eternals.
Manitoba boy. Part of the K-Fed duo.
Excellent.
If you will.
Excellent.
Yeah. So he's playing Stormcast. And the list name is Armor Daddy Nightly Special.
Okay. I feel like I don't get it all. Or is it just what it says on the tin?
I think it's just what it says on the tin.
Oh, okay.
You get some Armor Daddies and it's the Nightly Special. Come on. Like, what else is there to...
I've said before that I tend to overthink these things. I tend to overthink the names.
That's fair.
You know? Yeah.
Someone will submit a list name that's just like poop fart and you're just like,
Was he referring to me?
Genius.
Yeah. Exactly. It works on so many levels. So there is like, man, I guess I would go mid-bin, you know?
Yep. I think that's fair.
Right?
It's fun. They understood, Fed understood the assignment, but it's not.
Exactly.
It's not blowing our socks off.
Yeah.
And then to talk about the list, it's Stormcast Eternal's Vanguard Wing, which is you can pick one of your Vanguard units and on a 3-up teleport them anywhere on the battlefield. Then he's got Karazai the Scarred, which is the big melee dragon, which will give you -1 attacks in combat. He's got a unit of Vanguard Paladors with shock hand axes, which can be running and charging if he decides to pick them to be the ones that do that, or retreat and charging. He's got Vanguard Raptors with long strike crossbows. We all know what long strikes are. Yep. A Lord Veritant with the Beacon of Azir and Legendary Tenacity. Praetors, a Storm Covenant Vigilers. So this is like a pretty standard, like low surface area, very mobile Stormcast. Like, I guess they can castle around. Yeah, he's got Praetors, so he can castle around Karazai, give him a 5-up ward pretty easily. Yeah, it's gonna be able to reach across the table and get to you pretty much no matter where you are. Karazai is going to be plopped in probably the center of the table and then just kind of reaching out to wherever he needs to, with those Praetors providing him with a 5-up ward. The Vigilers giving everyone +1 to hit is really good. He's got Intercept and Recover and Master the Paths, which makes me think he's going to be playing extremely aggro. Because that's like, all the kill tactics essentially. Manifestations of the Storm is neat. That's the Stormcast manifestation lore, with the comet and the hammer tornado or whatever it is.
Maybe it's because like he's at 1990 and he's just like,
could bring Aether Rod or something too.
Well, and like, what can he even cast in the list? Is it just the Lord Veritant?
I think the Veritant is a priest.
Oh, right. I always get all that. So it's just, yeah, I guess at that point you might as well, or
Yeah.
you could bring the Aether Rot. But...
Yeah, the Storm Coven is most of the time probably doing their War Scroll spell, which is picking something and giving it either strike first or strike last.
Right.
And then the Stormcast lore otherwise -1 charge dice, and then yeah, those are probably the two big ones that he's trying to get off. So, but yeah, Alex asks, what do long strikes do? Bad touch. That's what they do.
From a distance.
Bad touch from a distance. Yeah.
Yeah.
Or get countercharged by Noblars.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly.
Shout out to James Hagsman, who's undoubtedly not watching, but Braden will be here to pass on the insult. Best of luck, Fed.
True. Absolutely. Bear says, don't lie. Poop fart name for a Nurgle list would have got ya laughing pretty hard. I don't think we ever denied that those are like, I made it pretty clear at the start of the stream. That is the way to our heart. The more immature, the better.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely.
Yeah.
All right, next name.
Okay.
And Michael DeLong.
Michael. Okay. Oh, we got ogres.
Excellent. I think you can take this one, right?
I mean, the name I certainly can, for sure.
What's the name?
The name is, so it's Ogre Maw Tribes again, and it's chunky guys with hungry eyes looking at you like a burger and fries. God dang.
That's good.
That's my favorite one so far.
That one's really good.
That one's my favorite one so far. It rhymes, so plus 10 points, even though we're not on a point scale. Yeah, that's got to be at least a 4-0 and 1, right?
I'm going to give it a 4-0 and 1 as well. I think it's not quite a 5-0.
Yeah.
But it's really good.
It's kind of growing on me, though, even still. But yeah, let's go with 4-0 and 1.
So does that mean... So I'll keep the other two just because it's nice to announce like a podium.
Yeah,
but
I agree.
Yeah, this one's definitely being kept. So this is Ogre Maw Tribes Mawpath Menaces, which is the Burger Lust sub-faction that I play with as well. He's got the Primal Energy. He's doing Scouting Force and Restless Energy. For Scouting Force, he'll have, Noblars, Iron Guts, Gorgers if they start on the table, and then the 2 units of Mournfang Pack. So that makes sense. He's got a Frostlord on Stonehorn with everything on it. He's got the Mage Swallower. He's the Touched by the Everwinter, Gruesome Trophies. He's got all the buffs. So that's going to be just like a big, scary scalpel / hammer that he's going to be just whipping at you. So pretty spooky. He's got a Noblar screen. He's got a second Noblar screen. A Gorger Mob Pack for deep striking down. 2 units of Mournfang Pack, probably just for kind of taking the flanks and hanging out on the peripheral. He's got a Butcher to give stuff run and charge. He's got a unit of Reinforced Iron Guts to golf swing anything off the table, and then a Scourge of Garen Iron Blaster to kind of apply pressure from range. So, yeah, it's a good list. It's got the tools to kind of like start poking at you. It's got the speed. It's very similar to what I run. It just doesn't have... It's basically like splitting between Beastclaw and Foot Ogres instead of just like leaning entirely into Foot Ogres. So, but yeah.
I like that.
It's neat.
I like it a lot.
Very cool.
And the list name to beat currently.
Yeah, absolutely. Best of luck to you, Michael.
Very best of
luck.
luck.
To the next name.
Ooh. Okay. Man, this has definitely been the best naming one ever.
Yep.
Yeah.
Tyler Pearson.
Okay. Tyler. Sylvaneth again, to the surprise of, well, no one really at all. Yeah.
Listening is, I just think she's neat.
Oh,
She
man.
referring to Alariel, I assume.
Yeah.
Or Drycha, maybe Drycha. Never know.
Oh, that's true.
Either way, it's fun. Simpsons reference. It's
Yep.
good. Is it better than Avatar's The Last Blood Blenders or
Yes.
Hardwood?
I don't know about Hardwood.
But Avatar's, yes?
I think it's better than Avatars.
Okay. I'm sorry,
'Cause
Andrew.
We're just trying to claim a top 3 though.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
So Chunky Guys with Hungry Guys is obviously in first place right now because
Yep.
we've already said it's the first 4-0-1.
Yep.
And then Hardwood, and then I think, and then between this and what was the other one?
Avatar's The Last Bloodblenders.
Oh, okay, fair enough. Yeah, I think this is better. So I
Okay.
think this is. I think this is. I mean, for me anyway. I don't want to speak for you.
I agree. Yeah, it's good.
Yeah.
And then as for the actual list, it's Sylvaneth Outcasts, which is good band. The
That's the hero teleporting one, right? All the heroes can teleport.
I don't think so.
Oh,
Really? I think no, because the burgeoning whatever's is the new Scourge of Gyrenus. I think Outcast is one of the older Sylvaneth Index subfactions, and I think it's a control score debuff while you're in combat with Sylvaneth units. I'm pretty sure. He's got the lore of the Deepwood, manifestations of the Deepwood, intercept and recover and restless energy, so quite aggressive.
Right.
He's got Alariel, he's got Belthanos for the run and charge. Board wide to up to 3 units, I think, or D3. 2 units of minimum size Kurnoth Hunters with Kurnoth Sights. Scourge of Gyren Drycha, and then a minimum size Scourge of Gyren Revenant Seekers. So the Revenant Seekers are going to be handing out a 5-up ward to something else. Drycha is going to be able to give, I think it's +1 attack to the Revenant Seekers, both men and dudes, if I'm not mistaken. So they can be pretty slappy.
And her main thing is just making it harder to charge, essentially.
Yes. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, when you charge, and I think she's in 12 of you?
18.
Is it 18?
And it's a bubble. And there's no limit so far on how many units you can pick.
Oh, okay.
So, they're all, minus...
I thought it was just one.
It's minus D3. Well, it wasn't before. Well, at least that's how it read.
The Scourge of Gyren, what I'm pretty sure is she makes you pick between -1 to hit.
Yes.
And minus D3 to your charge.
Right. But it's every unit that tries to charge with an 18. So if she's in the middle of the board, at least that's what it was before. I hope I'm wrong. I hope it's changed. Sean, the local Sylvaneth expert, says -3 to control. That's interesting. When in combat with Sylvaneth units. Okay. Carson's just pulling it up. I hope I'm wrong.
Yeah. No, you're
okay.
It is a rampage ability. Is there anything preventing you from using a rampage multiple times in one turn?
Wait, but how can it be a rampage ability when it's in the charge phase?
I don't know. Who knows?
I don't think there's anything that natively stops rampages from using unless it says once per turn per army or something like that. Oh no, I guess, but one unit can't use more than one rampage or can't use the same rampage in the same turn.
I don't know. My brain's too fried for this right now. I'm not sure.
But then thinking about it, the new FEC, one of the FEC things is the same monsters can use the same rampage. So maybe there is something where you can't do that.
Yeah, or it might be just in this FEC one bypassing the once per turn army wide thing or something.
Well, that's what I mean. So therefore, wouldn't that imply that the Sylvaneth one you couldn't do multiple times if it's a rampage?
Well, the FEC one I think explicitly says once per turn army wide for those rampages, and I think it just allows you to duplicate it across multiple monsters.
Exactly. Yeah, there's no limit.
There's no once per turn army wide on this one. It's just a reaction your opponent did.
Oh, good call. So, and if I see, yeah, but then it's one unit using the same ability multiple times per turn. So, isn't there a rule of 1 for any ability?
I think so.
Yeah. Okay.
Yep.
Yeah, because it's a rampage ability. Okay, man, that's something that probably should have been sent in a long time ago, but it's not my army, so I was just
yeah,
that's
can't
true.
Remember exactly how it works, but either way, neat list. Best of luck to you, Mr. Tyler.
Good listening.
Good listening. Excellently done. We'll save that for later.
Excellent.
Next person. Nicholas Shimenauer.
Yep, it sure is.
Slaves.
Nice. And the list name is Block. Sorry,
buddy, that's a lower bin for me. Sorry, buddy.
Yep. Yeah. Yeah. Nice minimal amount of effort.
Yeah. Yeah.
I honestly, I actually think this should go in the recycle bin. I'm not sure that they understood the assignment.
That's fair.
Like it could just be like they're just like it says you have to name your list before you're able to go in and make the list in the app.
Right.
So you might just been like blah.
Yeah, that's true.
Like I don't care. So
yeah, it's not clear whether he's done this intentionally or not.
Yeah.
But it is Slaves to Darkness. It is God's Wrath Warband, which is just the pick an objective you're contesting and 2-up D3 modal stuff onto it at the end of your turn. He's got Forbidden Power because he's got a nice access to a 3d6 charge and whatnot via the Slaves to Darkness spell lore. He's got Intercept and Recover and Restless Energy, so pretty aggressive tactics. What's up?
Do you think? Sorry, I probably shouldn't have. I should have waited. Sorry. Well, I don't. Do you think that they meant to take the Scourge of Gyran Abraxia?
Maybe not. I'm actually leaning on maybe not because he's got
a
unit of Reinforced Vanguard and 2 units of Unreinforced Vanguard. And Abraxia's thing is that when Vanguard fight twice, she can make it so they don't fight last the second time.
Wow.
On regular Abraxia.
Wow. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, you're probably right.
Yeah. So that's going to be one big thing is that he's got this mega hammer that he's going to be sending into you that is not going to be having to wait until fight last in order to hit you a second time, so that can be pretty scary.
That's really cool.
Yeah, absolutely. He's got Gunner Brand and Singri Brand and the Oathsworn Kin, so he's got that little group which has a wizard in it. It's got Singri Brand is really fast, Gunner Brand can hit heroes pretty good. And then he's got some Dark Oath Marauders with the Dread Banner, which I think it's probably just on there just because he has not enough points for like a bigger, chunkier unit to put that on, but the Dread Banner is going to be no commands when you're in combat with them.
Yeah. Sad says Tyler here, her anti-charge ability is a reaction. It can only be used once per turn. Thank you.
Okay, cool.
That's great. Because I played Andy with it, and if he did it on because it's an 18-inch bubble, he did it on 4 or 5 units. So I was like, this is completely busted. This is completely busted. I expected to see her everywhere. Now it makes sense why you don't see her literally everywhere.
You still see her a lot, and combined with the new Sylvanet
for
stuff,
sure. No, I totally but if she could do it on everything in a bubble, you put her in the middle, and then there's just no charge reliability at all, unless you're rolling 3d6 and you're 3 inches away.
Yeah, exactly. Yep. But yeah, the Alex says jokes on those Vanguard.
That's so good
in the first swing.
Yeah, that's so good. I forget what Alex is taking, but that's a godlike
Slanesh. So yes, he will.
Oh god, yeah, he will.
Yeah.
And how? But he'll like it because he's Slanesh.
True.
Yeah.
But yeah, this is just a very aggressive list. It wants to punch you hard. Here for a good time, not a long time.
It's very good at doing that.
Yeah, absolutely.
Nice. Cool. Fantastic list. Terrible list name. Just come on now. I'm just kidding, Nicholas, but seriously, do better.
Yeah.
And
on to
good
the
luck.
Next name.
Yeah. Best of luck.
Moss Larson.
Nice. Cruel Boys.
I believe is the owner of Moss Dog Gaming, the YouTube channel. Go check that out.
Cool. Right.
Yep.
Yeah. He has Mechred on sometimes. And they do and I think I think so. Correct me if I'm wrong. That's dope.
This is gonna be tough because so let's do the list name first. Cruel Boys, Beware the Ides of Marsh.
It's cute. It's one of those ones that where it's kind of they clearly really like the army. You know what I mean? And it's more it's almost sort of thematic and in world to a certain extent. I think we usually give those ones a mid bin, so I'm happy to do that. But yeah. I would go mid bin here because it's a thematic and cool.
Yeah.
I feel his love for the army through the name.
Yeah, I agree with that for sure.
Cool.
Okay, as for the list itself, this is going to be tough because neither of us play Cruel Boys, and I don't think either of
Not
us have
anymore.
played against Cruel Boys for like
I haven't
months,
played it since
a
since the
year.
very start of the edition. Yeah, like literally, I'm not even joking. Like the very start of the year, but
Yeah.
they're really coming up in the standings and whatnot and the win percentages. So I think it does like we should probably pay some attention to them. But yeah, how do you want to do it? I mean, should we kind of go through some of the
Yeah.
stuff on here?
So the
Okay.
Swamp Horde Bullies, I think, is the Scourge of Gairan one. I think
Oh,
it's
cool.
does it interact with the strike last a little better?
Oh, I think that's right. I'm just like,
Pick a friendly Cruel Boys unit to be the target. That unit must be in combat with an enemy unit that is in combat with another friendly Cruel Boys unit. Kragnos cannot be picked as the target. For the rest of the turn, add 1 to the attacks characteristic of the target's melee weapon. So basically, if you are ganging up on someone,
that's cool.
you have +1 attack on 1 unit.
And like that's a big deal on like a reinforced unit of gut rippers, for
Yeah.
example.
Yeah,
You know,
it's pretty spicy. And if he's saving, obviously there's a couple things we do know about Cruel Boys, which is that pretty much army wide they get crit mortals. They have access to crits on 5s instead of 6s as well. They have
with their dirty tricks.
which like
Yep.
the big one, if he's got a big block of gut rippers, which he actually doesn't. No, yeah, he does. He's got 2. I'm stupid. 2 blocks of gut rippers here. Is that if you charge into them, he can be saving up for basically a 2-rep roll to make you strike last into him. So
Yeah.
that can be pretty horrifying because 20 gut rippers, 3 attacks each, 61 attacks. It's going to be doing like 20 mortals to you if it's on crit 5s or something like that. Like it's pretty
Crazy.
pretty disgusting.
And he's got the Marsh Crawler Slogoth for the run and charge. So like he's got a lot of stuff that can be moving around and getting to you really, really easily. Yeah. And then a couple units of bolt, or a few different units of bolt boys here, mostly like bare bones, but they're great for scoring tactics and whatnot. And he's got Master of the Paths and a lot of hammers, so the intercept and recover doesn't seem out of pocket. The Scourge of Gairan kill a boss on Great Nashtooth with some of the coolest rules in like all of the Scourge of Gairan, which were filled with cool rules. Also with Slippery Scumbag. And then the Monster Killers, I'm assuming they're just like your standard like anti-monster unit, but I'm not really familiar with them.
They're honestly just like a really efficient
screen
and like
points?
hammer essentially. Like I think it's like 16 wounds or something like that, and it's they actually can deal damage. They have crit portals as well, and then of course, yeah, if you're a monster, I believe they
+1 rend and crit mortal. So you always have crit mortal, obviously, but like 3 attacks each, 4s and 3s, -1 rend or +1 rend or 2 rend if you're a monster,
I think
and just
-1
1 damage
as well. Into
probably because that's like so. Once per turn, opponent declares a rampage ability for an enemy monster within 6 inches. So you don't have to be in combat with them. Roll a 2 up. That rampage ability has no effect. On a 1, remove this unit's clutch grot from the battlefield. But that's pretty crazy.
And also, bait and trap. Pick an enemy monster in combat with this unit to be the target. Roll a dice add 1 to the roll if the target's damaged. On a 3 up, the target has strike last for the rest of the turn. So
that's crazy.
Yeah. Pretty spicy.
That's nuts. It's 7 models on 2 wounds each, so it's 14 wounds. 14 but for 110 points, it's crazy because they've got a 5-up save.
Yeah.
That's amazing. Wow. Like, honestly, now I kind of get why there was like people were spamming them early on.
Yeah.
And there's 2 units of them in here too, actually. So.
Yep. And you got the Merc Knob with the Belcher Band as well for handing out a ward, I think.
I think so.
Yeah,
it used to be like an anti-spell thing in a bubble, but
yeah. So yeah, this can be a pretty nasty list. If you are a list that has like 1 hammer, then it can be pretty horrifying to go into, just because you're almost guaranteed to be striking last, and then he's going to be taking a massive chunk out of you, with whatever unit of gut rippers he has. So you basically want to be like applying really good shooting damage into him, or have multiple hammers and go in at the same time, essentially, because he can only make 1 thing strike last at once. Unless it's a monster, then he can make 2 things strike last.
By the way, it's Power of Kragnos ability. It's just, they're wholly within 12 inches. Cruel Boys have a 6-up board, just flat. Like, that's actually incredible. And then in any combat phase, pick an enemy unit in combat. On a 1, it has no effect. On a 2 through 5, inflict 1 mortal wound, and on a 6, inflict D3 mortal wounds. That's just like a cool little extra. You're taking him though for the ward, and he's got a 4-up save, which is kind of more rare in, you know, on the Cruel Boy side of things.
Yeah.
Wow.
So, yeah,
very cool.
Very interesting list. It's definitely like it'll catch some people off guard. Unfortunately, I think it's going to get crapped on by what is it?
By KO. But I mean, like,
Yeah.
what isn't at this point? Like, really?
This especially maybe.
Yeah, I mean, it's like, what was it? What was the other one that we were looking at? Like, this, was it Sylvaneth or oh no, it was, oh no, I think maybe it was Sylvaneth. It was like whatever unit army didn't have any screens that we were talking about.
Oh, it was Skaven.
Oh, right.
Yeah. Yeah.
Da, 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 da. Yeah.
But yeah, best of luck, Moss. We'll see you up there, and then on to the next list.
Excellent. Perfect. That is really cool, though. Scotty says, very knowledgeable on Iron Jaws, Cruel Boys, and Gits.
It is Jesse Day, the person who won Northern Waste last year.
Ooh. How do you spell Jesse?
Jesse.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I spelled it IE and I tried Y, and I was like, that doesn't look right. But
the last name is Lizard. Ellipses? Okay, yeah. Yeah, that's true. Yeah. You're not supposed to say the ellipses. Yeah.
1 second. So there's a Carnosaur. How many lizards are there here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And there's a Carnosaur. There's a Bastillodon, another Bastillodon, Stegodon, Troglodon, Chief. Oh, that's 9 lizards.
It's a man of his word.
That's pretty good. It's just stupid enough that I like it. You know what I mean? That it's like, it's definitely moving up the charts.
Yeah.
Upper Crust?
I agree with Upper Crust. I don't think it kicks off any of the current podium.
Yeah.
It's good.
Yeah.
Nicely
and it's something we haven't seen before. So it's got like an originality to it. Yeah.
Sigmar Scotty says that'll make Eric happy. Yeah, I think if Eric was judging this, it would be a 5-0.
Yeah. But he just does it with everything Seraphon, so
yeah, exactly.
Okay, I mean, yeah, so obviously it's Thunderquake Star Host because it's all monsters all the time. No Scourge of Gyran Old Blood and Carnosaur, which I am disappointed about. I know it's like a points thing probably because it's like 50 points more, but it's like that thing just hits like a truck and it's so much fun. But yeah, 2 engines of the Solar Engine Bastillodons, so got some really good quality shooting there. And then 2 more Stegodon with the Sky Streak bow, which also has like damage 3 shooting, if I'm correct, or if I'm recall correctly. And then you've got the Troglodon, so you can make things like -1 to hit if it's in combat with its rampage. You're just a bunch of dinosaurs out there having a good time, you know? Like a lot of them are Triceratops too, which I really respect. And I like having the Troglodon there. Who says there aren't any fun lists here? Like this is absolutely, like this is one of the funnest lists I've seen in a long time. So
yeah,
let's go Jesse. Yeah.
Just a lot of wounds too. Like, does he have any? The Troglodon's a wizard, right?
The Troglodon is a wizard. The Skink Oracle.
Yeah. So I think he's got the
Incandescent Retroseas is for healing, but
and he's got the heal spell as well. Like he's got
right.
Yeah, it's pretty interesting. No faction terrain, which makes sense.
Right
for it, I think.
Yeah, it's just like for the +1 to hit for Saurus units, so only like the Old Blood would even benefit from it. And I mean, honestly, that's not even worth like packing it to the event.
Yeah,
like that's my one criticism about the new FEC book is like you don't get anything out of the throne unless like it's someone's in there. And so it's kind of like, okay, like I feel like they have to be a little more careful in this edition because of the, you have to worry about people charging stuff and whatnot. But anyway, that's neither here nor there.
Yeah.
Dope list, really like it, and a very good name.
Yep. Best of luck to you.
Yeah.
Next one. Oh.
Whoop.
Blake McKinnon.
Okay. Flesh Eater Courts. Is the new book legal?
No,
No?
I don't think so.
Damn. I mean, like they're actually been doing pretty good with like the old book recently. Delusions of Grandeur is the name. That's so sick. That's so sick because he's like, it's his delusions of grandeur going into the tournament. I really like that. It's simple though. Is it stupid enough to get us to really like pop it up there?
I don't think so. I also think
There.
like it's a good name, but I feel like that's like the first sentence I think of when I think FEC in general. Like,
yeah, I can see that. I've never seen anyone mention like delusions of grandeur though. Like
that's fair.
everyone has delusions of grandeur, but like you're going to a tournament again. Maybe I'm reading too much into it. For me, it's definitely an upper bin. For me, it's definitely a solid upper bin.
I kind of want to pull it down to an upper crust.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay.
I think I think like in this kind of stacked naming event, and like literally this is the most stacked naming event we've ever come across, it behooves us to be a little stricter. And so I feel like if either person is kind of being a crab, and just pulling them down into the bucket, I think that we should let them. I think that's like probably the best way to do it, Yeah. But I like it, Blake. So
well done, Blake.
Yeah.
And then as for the list itself, it is Flesh Eater Court's list, Lords of the Manor, 5 drops, which is kind of interesting. Lords of the Manor is like the extra recursion subfaction for whenever you bring back with either Muster Guard or whatever the bringing back models without actually bringing back the unit is, you get extra models.
Yeah. And then for a knight, I think it's like on a 4-up or something. Yeah. I couldn't remember if that was the new book or if it was like slightly different, but I think that's right.
It might be both.
Yeah, I think it's both now.
But either way, Ushran is going to be the centerpiece there. He's got a reinforced unit of more big knights that are going to be speedy, punchy.
Better take them while they're still good.
Yeah, exactly. He's got Royal Beast Flayers, which is just a solid screen. Another one of those Warcry units that's just really efficient. A Royal
it's really good against, and it's actually particularly good against monsters. Like it lowers their damage on all their attacks. It's just -1 damage.
That's what I was thinking when we were talking about the Cruel Boys one, right?
And it doesn't like. I don't think you even need to roll for the can't do a rampage. I think you just don't get to do it. For 100 points.
Yeah.
They're super easy to kill. Like, you know what I mean? Like they're on like a 6-up or something silly. But still, yeah, really good. So
yeah. Then he's got a Royal Terrorgeist with Savage Abomination, which I'm not sure what that does.
I think that's +1 to the companion weapon attacks. Okay. I could be wrong. But I think that's the one. And so you're just looking for more mortals if that's the case.
Yeah, totally.
Yeah.
Then he's got an Abhorrent Cardinal to act as one of his abhorrents. He's got a Scourge Iran, Abhorrent Gore Warden.
Well, and the Cardinal too is a priest, so like that's really good.
Yeah, it gives him access to his 5-up ward.
Right.
To his what else is there? Is there a horde clear?
I don't remember. Like they're so much better now that my mind has totally gone over to the new prayer lore, which I'm actually having trouble like getting off because like I'm finding that people aren't able to keep up with where I want the wards to go. So I'm going to kind of change my list based around that, I think. But the Scourge of Gairan Abhorrent Gore Warden is crazy. He's like teleports at the end of like the enemy turn. So he's just like, if you leave any objective on the board, he's like, no, actually it's mine now. It's so wild. I think I still like the new one better though. I've been playing some FEC lately and I'm absolutely loving them. I don't know how strong they are, but they are fun as all get out. And I think they're probably pretty strong too. But still a lot to be tested. Yeah. And then the Vargulf Courtier, enjoy him while he's still an actual unit. He's a beast in the new thing. So there are some interesting things you can do with certain builds in the new book, but he's a lot better back here. And then he's got charnel vestments, which makes him a priest as well. And then cruel taskmaster. What's the old cruel taskmaster? I'm only thinking of the new one. Is that where you add more units back? I think it's where you add more units back.
I think so, yeah.
Right? Okay. And then the Crypt Haunter Courtier is just like the little duder that hangs out with the Crypt Ghouls. Oh no, that's the Crypt Haunter. Sorry, that's the one, the horror one, right? Yeah, so he's fighting in turn, and then I think he gives them +1 to hit if he fights after them. So, yeah, this is a fun list, man, and it's really cool. Yeah, I really like this.
Yeah, it's got a bit of everything.
Yeah,
Pretty
it really
neat.
does, and a couple of priests. And the 5-up board is still one of them. Like it always has been since the first book,
Yeah.
Or since the 3rd edition book, I should say. But
yeah, absolutely. Cool. Well, best of luck, Blake.
Very best of luck. I really like that.
And on to the next one.
Cool. It's weird how I've like become like a Flesh Eater Courts player. You know what I mean? Like when they first came out in 2nd edition, they came out with Skaven in like a dual box at the time, and like I was like, well, I would have bought like the Flesh Eater Courts side if it hadn't come with Skaven, but I was like, I gotta prepare my wallet's bunghole for the intense amount of abuse it's about to take when the Skaven book finally comes out. So I was just like, okay, you know what I mean? But like, yeah, I've always liked them. I really like funny armies,
Yeah, absolutely.
So
they don't take
is it Andy?
Seriously. It is Andy, yeah. Our good friend
I talked
Andy.
too long. Soulblight Gravelords.
Interesting.
Okay.
I don't think I've seen him play Soulblight before. Huh.
He's played them for a really long time. I think he even played them when they were called Legions of Nagash, like back in 2nd edition. He tends to play things that are bad. But so hence the name. I hear that the Horn AOR is broken. Better switch to vampires. Yeah. He doesn't like to play stuff that's like abusive, like all those dirty KO players that you guys have up in the
Yeah.
I'm just kidding, guys. But like, but I don't know. I think this is a cute name. What do you think?
I think it's cute too. It's like very self-referential.
Yeah.
So I think anything of that nature tends to be a little bit lower for me because like it wouldn't be universally funny, but it's still I like it. I think probably like an upper crust makes sense to me.
Oh, cool. Yeah. I was
think?
actually going to say mid-bin, to be honest, because of the reasons that you aforementioned,
Yeah. I'd agree with the mid-bin, I think. Yeah.
What's that? Sorry.
So I'd agree with the mid-bin.
Sure. Okay. Let's do that. So like Gravelords, Death Stench Grove, is that the new Scourgic I ran?
I kind of almost wish the +1 to the like death rattle units, +1 rand on the charge, I'm pretty sure.
Oh, and if they outnumber the unit.
I believe so. Yeah.
Yeah. Interesting. Okay. And then he's got Manfred. That's pretty tricky. Oh, wait, I forgot. So Manifestation Lord, Primal Energy, and then Master the Paths and Wrathful Cycles. Okay. And then a unit of Reinforced. Oh, yes, please.
Death Stench Grove is the pick up three friendly Deadwalkers units, and then they do the pile in and D3 modals on a 2-up thing. So that'll basically be like the
kind of solid, right?
And that's it.
Wait, you said death? I thought you said Death Rattle. Oh, only Deadwalker?
Yeah.
Oh, weird.
Yeah.
Then yeah, I wonder if he knows that, because just the direwolves, like he's got a reinforced unit of skeletons, like ostensibly to outnumber his opponent.
Yeah. The Death March is what I was thinking.
Right.
The +1 red one.
Okay. Interesting. Hopefully he didn't misunderstand the which one was which. But and then he's got 2 units of, he's got 1 unit of Barrow Guard to give like the Vampire Lord the 5-up ward, ostensibly there, and then the Barrow Knights, which are super good. And he's going to obviously put them with the White Lord on Skeletal Steed, so they both have a 5-up ward as well. Lash of the Sire for movement. Amulet of Graves, is that the one where you can pop out another? I think you can pop out a terrain piece if you don't have 3. I'm pretty sure that's right. And then, yeah, like you said before, 2 units of dire wolves and reinforced skeletons. Yeah.
Yeah, you're right about that.
Okay. So like it's going to be like a kind of a tricky list, a lot of movement sort of stuff you can do, bringing back units out of the grave and whatnot. And, yeah.
Well, the one big thing is that Manfred's going to be allowing units to redeploy into combat when they're wholly within 12 of him.
Right. I forgot about, I totally forgot about mentioning Manfred. I went past it after we were talking about the other thing. But yeah, he's really tricky as well. And a little bit of a beat stick, and I think he can get strike first still.
On a 3-up if he charges, I think?
Yeah, I think so. I think that's right.
Yeah, and then if he actually deals damage to stuff, I'm pretty sure he can give +1 attack to death rattle units wholly within 12 of them or something, so it can be pretty spicy. Or at least that's what it used to be. I don't know if it is anymore.
Right.
But yeah, he's still... Yeah, it's an interesting list. Some tech. Relatively anvil-y with the barrel guard stuff and really good recursion, so...
Yeah, a lot of stuff is going to be on a 5-up ward.
Yeah.
Like not obviously Manfred, but like a lot of the other heroes are, so, and several units. So yeah, very cool.
Yeah. Best of luck, Mr. Selwood.
Worst of luck, Selwood. Take that. He's our DM for Pathfinder. So he knows what he did. He knows.
Is Eric Wilms.
Ooh. Eric with a C or a K?
C.
C. Thank y'all. Eric Wilms, Disciples of Dice. Night Haunt. Ooh, Night Haunt. So then this will also be the old Night Haunt because...
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Because it'd be really whack if just FEC was on the old book and Night Haunt was on the new book.
Actually, you know what? That's a good point. I'm going to make a PSA and I'm going to do it for myself as well.
What's that?
Do not update the app.
Right.
If you're going to this tournament, do not update the app because it's going to be updating so that new Night Haunt and what's it called? New FEC are going to be in there, and that's not going to be applicable to what's at this event. I'm just going to make sure that mine hasn't updated already. I'm pretty sure it hasn't, but
it's a good thing I have. It's a good thing I have the Night Haunt book for. By the way, we're doing a game this Thursday, and Carson's going to be playing Night Haunt, so that'll be fun. Oh man, what a dirty. Okay, so while Carson makes a PSA for himself, and sets his app to do not auto update, or screenshot your stuff. That's actually a good idea too.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, I was an idiot and did it anyway. It was 6 a.m. and I noticed there's a cool new update, and then I forgot about it.
How do I set it to not update? Gosh darn it. Oh,
I think it's like
nope, I got it. We're good. All right. Sweet. Sorry, you were saying?
Sweet. So Eric's name is Spooky Stuff. I feel like this is like your classic lower bin.
Yeah. Hard agree.
And by the way, yes, Eric is stinky. He's at the bottom of the garbage, right? But I just want to say that that's still 10 times better than not understanding the assignment. And that's something you cannot overlook. Yeah.
Yep. Absolutely. So thank you, Eric, for understanding the assignment.
Yep.
But do better.
But do...
Yeah.
No, it's fine. You're fine. It's good to because if there isn't anything in the lower bin, then we're it's hard to grade the stuff. You know what I mean? Everything's going to get pushed down, and then people are going to start stressing out about their list names because they're just going to be I don't want to. Anyway, it's fine. Or use Wahapedia, says Razor. Yeah, they won't have updated by then. That's true too. So we got Death Stalkers, Night Haunt. So they're going to be able to pick one unit and run and charge or retreat and charge. 2 drops, and then it's Chthonic Sorceries. I'm assuming that's the Night Haunt one, but I don't remember. Okay. I think the old Manifestation lore might have been better than the new one, but I'm not positive.
It's pretty similar. I don't.
Is it okay? The Reaper thing is pretty cool. Just doing 4 damage, and he gets 3 attacks on the charge and 2 rend. But yeah, he's got Alan the Downer for teleporting shenanigans, a Karen Wraith, which I believe isn't in the new book. I'm pretty sure it's gone.
Oh, interesting.
I correct me if I'm wrong, chat. Let me know. I could check the tome, but it's in the other room. It's too far. Grimghast Reapers for some anti-infantry stuff. 2 Scourge of Gyran black coaches, because those things are so good. And you could make one a wizard and like do one of the other ones with its things. It's actually pretty attacky. Like it's way more killy than the new black coach. The new black coach is interesting too, but the Scourge of Gyran one is awesome. Reikenor is he's great. He's a power caster, and then 3 units of Hex Race for a lot of like good movement, decent damage, decent anvil. I don't know. I think this list is pretty cool. You know,
it is really cool. One clarification I want to make though is that for the Scourge of Gyran Black Coach, the only ability on its War Scroll that isn't once per turn army wide is the 3d6 charge though.
Interesting.
So
okay,
one being
so only one of them can do it.
Exactly, yeah. And then the other one, like picking an objective to do like no crits or anything like that. That is be one thing to keep in mind, especially if you do update your app. You just want to make sure that you know that.
I was feeling bad for Lee, my son, because he was like, you know, we've only got one of the black coach, and he's not going to spend like $200 on another one for, you know what I mean, when he's not going hardcore. So this kind of makes me feel better about not needing to kind of do that, you know.
Yeah.
But
yeah, absolutely. Also, Leviticus says Spooky Toots would have at least got you to mid bin instead of spooky
that's true.
Stuff. Yeah.
Yep.
100%.
Yep.
Agree.
Leviticus knows the ways to our ways to our heart for sure. Yep. Very cool. Good luck, Eric.
Yeah. Good luck. Next name.
Okay, so how many list names do we have left? Because we're like, and what time are we going to move over to list names? Because it's 8:40 now.
So it's Justin Edinger, which is okay. I'll answer these. One sec. I think didn't Justin drop?
I think he did, because I think he just had, or actually maybe I won't talk about his personal life, but I think he had a very good reason to drop if he did drop. But we can give his list name.
We'll do his list name and that's it. Because I think if he didn't drop, then I think because he grudged me, but then he dropped so that Michael grudged me, and then I'm like, what's happening?
Oh, okay, okay, yeah.
But anyway, his list name is Big V's Suck and Chuck Whole of Glory Charge Party.
God dang, that's awesome. That's really good.
Yeah, Big V referring to Prince Vordry, of course.
Yeah. I would have liked, if I could just critique it, this is very, very good. This might be in the top 3, but I would have preferred Big V's Suck and Chuck Glory Hole Charge Party.
Yeah.
Right?
Hole of Glory, that made me pause for a sec. Didn't really roll off the tongue.
It didn't. Yeah. And also then, like, you know, like I think he's implying, I'm certainly inferring Glory Hall here myself anyway, but it also rolls off the tongue a little bit better. So yeah. Very good. Okay. If he dropped though, we've never had this before where like, if he drops, then okay, fair enough.
You're not running. Sorry, buddy.
Well, we'll give it a ranking.
Yeah.
You know, Justin's a great guy. I'm saying definitely upper bin.
I think upper bin as well is fair.
Yeah. I think it would have been 4-0-1 and like maybe a top contender if it had been just switched around my suggestion.
My dog really does not like your opinion on this matter.
Well, she can eat it because she's not in charge. And I take this responsibility very seriously. So, and Holly doesn't take much seriously, you know, other than like throwing balls and like her ball in general.
Yeah, that's very serious.
Very serious. Yeah. She'll eat your arm. She just agreed with me. So at least we agreed on something tonight.
Okay. So
best of luck, Justin, with your life though. I know you're doing great and that's awesome.
Yeah. As for how many names are left, there's not a good way to see like how many are actually left. I'm just going to count half the wheel and then
that's what I always do. That's exactly
1, 2,
what I
3,
do.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16.
There's a lot.
18 times 2, so 36 more names.
I think we should just move over to list names. Yeah.
Now?
Well, we got 50. We only got 50 minutes. So what do you think?
You don't have to stay on for as late, but I would like to go to 9:40 just because we started 10 minutes late as well.
Oh, that's a good point. That's a great point.
So I think maybe at 9:10
Okay, 9, 10.
We'll check
Yeah,
in
that's a
again
good
and
point.
probably do like the last half hour's just list names because I think we can blow through them
I
pretty quick.
I think that's I think you're absolutely right.
Yeah.
I just want to like make sure we have the time to go through the names properly.
Yep.
And yeah, but no, I totally agree with what you said.
Yeah. So as of this point, we've gone through 15 lists, and then what's it called? 15 lists, which means there's 51 people. So then there's 30. Yeah. Okay. So ideally we get through like half of them, but we'll see. Anyway, next name.
Okay. Next name. Whoops, almost.
Ethan Lazar.
Ethan. Slaves to Darkness. Okay. So the list name it's Slaves to Darkness, and the list name is Frozen Wastes, Slaves to Darkness.
I don't know if he understood the assignment.
I'm not sure either. I think it has to go in the recycle bin, but I wonder if it's like a Warcraft reference.
Maybe. Yeah. Like Frozen Throne.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like an Arthas.
Yeah. Like that's.
Yeah.
Isn't the Frozen Waste like isn't that his domain?
Maybe.
I actually never played World of Warcraft, but I played all the RTS games and really loved those. Was it you and I that was talking about like, man, it's too bad that like they're just like not as popular anymore?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, how I got into the games industry in the first place was because of Warcraft 3's BattleNet, like the custom games and stuff. Just
wow.
like, yeah, that made me want to make games more. So
that's so cool.
Fact. But yeah, so recycle bin. Sorry, Ethan. Maybe Warcraft reference. We're not sure. Battle tactics is intercept and recover and restless, so very, very aggressive, which makes sense for Slaves of Darkness. He's got Mr. Liqueur, the Dark Master, the Dark Fella.
I think he means chocolates.
Yeah. What a nice guy. He's got 2 big blocks of Chaos Warriors. Oh no, they're minimum sized blocks of Chaos Warriors. 2 medium blocks of Chaos Warriors. Then he's got Abraxia, 2 units of MSU Varangard and Chaos Fury. So Abraxia is going to be doing the whole same thing with the Varangard, making them not strike last when they fight twice. So pretty good. So yeah, this is like just a very like castle-y control-esque just because it's got Bellicor. The splitting up the Varangard's kind of interesting just because it's like, you know, usually you have like a block of 6 that just like goes and like murders something, but 3 are still really they'll hurt.
Pretty killing. Yeah, for sure. And then like the Chaos Warriors are like a really great hardy screen.
Yep.
So yeah,
absolutely.
Not a lot of board presence here, obviously, because you've got Abraxia and you've got Bellicor and 2 units of Varangard. So it's like, you know, what are you going to do? But like, I don't know. There'll be some coverage with the Chaos Warriors, I suppose, and maybe Bellicor can, you know, do something about some of those pesky KO boats that are floating around.
Mm-hmm. The only thing I'm noticing, actually, there's 2 things. Number 1 is I don't think he has a sub-faction picked. Not that it really matters for Slaves to Darkness. And then number 2 is he doesn't have an ensorcelled banner. And he would just get one for free that he could put on the Chaos Warriors. So,
right.
So
yeah, maybe he's newer to the game. It's possible.
Might have just forgotten to. But if there's any TOs in the
chat,
it might be good to reach out.
Maybe he could reach out.
Ask
because like there's no way he just doesn't intend to have any kind of ensorcelled.
It's free.
Banner.
Yeah, you might as well have it for sure. And if you didn't want to lock into picking a pledge to chaos, you just do the dread banner and do no commands, which you might want to do anyway. So
yeah.
Right. But yeah, best of luck to you, Ethan. Hopefully that gets resolved. And on to the next one.
Indeed. Whew. A lot of really great, really fun lists, actually. Like I'm noticing a lot of variety and a lot of interesting, you know, like there's like an all dinosaur Seraphon one, and yeah, really cool.
Yeah, absolutely. And we've got Matt Chiba.
Oh,
once again, who you might have recognized from Richmond Reroll.
Right.
Just take Richmond into the player thing because I'm stupid. Sorry.
And what's amazing, actually, I guess we should do the list name first. So It's Corn, Blades of Corn, and the list name is Corn, the Missing Data Sheet, a 1600s story.
Oh, he didn't. Did he? Oh my god.
So like
the the list is 1690 points out of 2000
yeah,
points.
yeah.
He's like calling GW on their crap, essentially.
Really?
Because so he's running Baleful Lords, which is the
But that's
army
not
of,
Gore Chosen.
No, it's the Army of Renown for Bloodthirsters.
Okay.
It only allows Bloodthirsters in there.
Oh.
And the silly thing is,
and this is like the best list you can make.
You can't get anywhere near 2000 points.
Wow.
Wow.
310 points down? Man, this man is like spending a lot of money just to go to a tournament, just to do something that GW is never going to see, Matt. I'm just kidding. I hope they do. That is crazy. I feel like they would all. I don't know what they do, though, to be honest. Like, maybe, like, could they make it like you can only bring. Maybe what they could do is you could only bring Bloodthirsters and like beast units like the demon dogs, or it's just something. Just give them something.
Yeah.
You know? Yeah, that's a good point. Because it's like you can't like they can't make the Corn Bloodthirsters cheaper just to fit them into like a Bloodthirster Army of Renown, which almost no one in their right mind is going to play. I'm just kidding. But like yeah, but like they got to do. Yeah, that's true though. They got to do something. Good for him, man. That's really wild. Corn, the Missing Data Sheet, a 1600 story. With all that context, that definitely bumps it up, doesn't it?
That's really good.
It's really good. Like you're like he didn't,
Yeah.
and then and like I didn't
Yeah.
know what you were talking. Like I didn't even know which one this is.
I think this puts it into the podium for me, but I don't
really. I mean. I was gonna say upper bin, to be honest, but okay, like let's look at it. Okay. So the three ones we have right now. Oh, sorry. Yeah.
The three we have right now are. I just think she's neat for Lariel, which is very good. Then you have Hardwood, another Sylvaneth one.
Yeah.
And chunky guys with hungry eyes looking at you like a burger and fries.
Okay, that one's definitely my top one. I don't want to spoil anything. That's still my top one. Easy.
Yeah.
I think this does beat out I Think She's Neat.
I agree. Yeah.
Okay. So
Well
we'll take down that one, but good job. But this one I'm gonna say is an upper bin for me.
Okay.
I'm going to be the crab this time.
But I think
I'm going to be the crab.
Upper bin with you. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, cool.
Yeah. Okay. So the actual list itself is very simple because it has to be. It's Scarbrand, a Wrath of Corn Bloodthirster, Insensate Rage, and Unfettered Fear. So it's like one of each flavor. One of them is going to be giving another Bloodthirster a basically roll 3, pick the 2 highest charge. One of them is going to be giving +1 attack to other demon units, or a other demon unit. And then the other one is going to be doing the Boom Thirster thing. That's the Insensate Rage.
Right.
So
we're just exploding mortal wounds out on 6s.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
By the way, so Caden in the chat, are you Matt?
It
says,
yeah.
Oh, is that because he says I'm not in my right mind? Don't worry. We knew from the list. Yeah, that's godlike. Okay, sorry, I didn't want to interrupt, but I wanted to like know what was going on. Sick. Okay.
Yeah. But yeah, best of luck, Matt. You're an
absolute
legend for
legend status, man. Like you know, you could have been one of those dirty, you know, Army of Renown players, but no. Or I mean, like, I guess you are playing an Army of Renown. Oh, dang it! I didn't mean to close that down because he's in the top 3.
Yeah,
for list names. Okay.
All right. The next one is Logan Lazar, which I think is a sibling of someone we just looked at.
Flesh Eater Courts. Who are all these heroes playing an army that's just about to get a new book? You know? And the list name, so it's Flesh Eater Courts. The list name is just simply Smelly Usharan.
It's not even Usharan, it's Ushran.
Ushran. That's true. I actually did notice that right before you said that. Yeah, it's like, and they didn't capitalize it either for extra disrespect. Not a lot of effort, you know, just Smelly Ushran. I mean, unless there's like some other like joke that we're not getting here. I don't know, mid bin. It's
Mid-bin.
cute.
I think that's fair.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
And then as for the list, do you want to take this one?
Sure. So Lords of the Manor, same thing as before. Lore of Madness and Manifest Insanity. Obviously, all the and like the manifestation lore definitely got better because the chalice in the old form is pretty stinky. So it should have been Stinky Chalice. And then you've got Usharan, like, who's just like freaking awesome. It's like one of the best things in the army. Crypt Ghouls for screens, Crypt Guard reinforced for handing out extra good wards, and another unit of Crypt Guard ostensibly to, like, guard the courtier and stuff like that. He's got Heart of the Gargant, which I think gives him extra attacks. And then, like, if he's on like 6 points, I think he gets like 2 extra attacks. And he's got like 2 profiles, so that could be pretty gnarly if I'm right about that. Abhorrent Ghoul King on Royal Terrorgeist, and then Savage Beyond Reason. Oh, I don't remember what that is. I don't think that's the. I don't think that they have a. I don't think Logan has a. What's it called? A monster trait. Which they absolutely can, because Savage Beyond Reason, I'm pretty sure, is the heroic trait.
Yeah, I think that's right. He only has 2 enhancements, period. So
you should definitely get that. You might as well have an extra attack on the mortal wounds.
Yep. Absolutely.
Or +1 to hit. So yeah. But yeah, anyway, a unit of reinforced Morbeg and another unit of Morbeg, Royal Decapitator, who can kill people. He got a lot better, by the way. So now he's after he hits, he can just roll that 5 up and just insta-gib something. But in its current form, it's at the end of the turn, and so, like, he's obviously going to die. But like, he's at 2,000 points on the nose, so I'm assuming it's just to fill in some extra points, and you can maybe just scuttle him over into a corner and get some points or something. Funky list, though. It's actually not like your kind of standard fare. So that's kind of awesome. A couple of big hammers, though, in Ushi and the Abhorrent Ghoul King on Royal Terrorgeist. So yeah. Maybe one of the TOs can reach out to him as well, though, and just let him know, you can have a monster trait. So yeah.
Absolutely.
Very
best
cool.
Luck to you, Logan.
Very best of luck.
And on to the next name.
Let's do it. Yeah, I agree with Ludivicus. It will be much better in the new. Although, like, the Morbeg Knights are definitely worse, but you can just substitute those things out.
Chris LeBeau.
Chris. Okay, Iron Jaws. The list name is just new, shiny. What if you read it like in an orky voice? We're like, new, shiny.
But
that does make it better.
It does
right?
make it better, yeah.
Yeah. Orc voices make everything better, though.
Absolutely, yeah. Otherwise, it's like kind of encroaching on recycling bin territory, where I'm not sure.
Yeah. Yeah, it's true.
But I think
that's true. With the new, especially.
Yeah.
I was like, is it a Firefly reference? Like, no, it's got new on there, so I don't think so. I actually think it's like an orky thing.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, is it? Oh man, you got into my head. Is it a recycle bin?
We can. How about a respectful moldy bits?
Respectful moldy bits?
Yeah.
I was definitely going to put it in the mid bin, to be honest, because it seems sort of thematic.
That's fair. I can do mid bin.
It's like he's an orc. And the more I talk about it, the more I'm actually pushing it up even higher, to be honest, because it's like, you know what I mean? Like, he's the orc. So he's like, this is my shiny new list. You know what I mean? What list is that? It's the new shiny. Again, I'm reading way too much into this, likely. But yeah, I think mid bin is fair.
Okay. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Mid bin makes sense. Then he is Weird Fist, which is the 6-up ward when you're wholly within 12 of like a hero or a priest, I think. Or is it any hero? Or is it?
It's wizard or priest.
Wizard or priest, sorry.
Yeah.
So then it's got a Mega Boss with Trophy Skulls and Hulking Brute. Trophy Skulls is going to be the +7 billion OC, I'm pretty sure. Hulking Brute, I can't remember what that is.
Hulking Brute, I believe, is the monster trait.
Okay. It's just a regular Mega Boss.
Oh, Oh yeah. Oh, sorry. Hulking Brute. I don't remember.
I'm gonna look it up real quick, but
Is it? It might be one of the new ones. Yeah, you're right. I don't know. 2 units of minimum Ardboys, though, with a reinforced Brutes and Zoggy is potentially devastating because you can have both Zoggy and the Mega Boss buffing them up to the 9s.
Okay. So, Hulking Brute just gives him like impact mortals, and then if the unmodified charge roll
Right.
is an 8+, he
8
rolls a
plus
D6 instead of a D3.
D6. Right.
Then the Trophy Skulls is plus 10 OC, and then yeah, he's got 2 units of 10 Ardboys, a reinforced unit of Brutes, which is always going to be slappy. Zogrok Anvil Smash to give out crit mortals, which is really good. A War Chanter to be giving stuff plus 1 damage, so he's definitely leaning into like the damage dealing side of.
For sure.
Yeah.
But he did take the ward smashing Choppa, which is unusual. Usually you take the tongs for the +1 to the roll to give things mortals. But this one is like you can stop their ward essentially if it does damage, I think. Or maybe if it crits. I don't remember which one it is. But yeah. Okay. War Chanter and Shaman, so lots of like, 6-up wards, hopefully. The Scourge of Gyran Gorgruntas are an interesting choice. Like obviously outside of the Army of Renown, like that's always the choice you take. But I just don't feel like they're compelling enough to take them for 200 points. Although they will be like obviously a mobile anvil, so then that's what you're using them for anyway. And then the Weird Brute Rekkas are kind of a fun little thing that runs around and gives +1 to hit rolls. So
yeah, exactly. I think the math on the Gorgruntas is just that on the charge they do a little bit more damage, and off the charge they do a little less.
Right.
Sure.
But, is that right?
Yeah. But either way, like everything in this list is going to be on a 3-up save, probably going to be on a 6-up ward, just because he wants to keep that castle going up, and then he has the propensity to really just like slap something off the table if he can get his go turn off. So just like +1 damage, crit mortals, that sort of stuff. So you definitely have to be careful. But yeah, good list.
Absolutely. Yeah, I think this is the right choice. But the Scourge of Gyran Gorgruntas are 20 points more each. So, ow. Foot cramp.
Ooh.
I hate
Next
that.
list.
Next. What do we got? Yes, thank you, Ladivicus. Don't forget to hit like and subscribe. Clicking buttons is fun. I highly recommend it.
Indeed.
So, appreciate everyone. By the way, I don't know who the 2 heroes that liked the stream before we went live were, but shout outs to you.
Absolutely. Yeah. The next one is Sven McComer.
Ooh.
Kind of sounds like a fake name, but I'll allow it.
Not the first name. I think it's like the 2 combined, right? Yeah.
Like, huh? Blades Corn, and the list name is The Wild Hunt of Corn.
Ooh.
Thematic, I think it drops to mid bin essentially.
I think it's basically a one of those mid binners for sure. Brass Stampede. That's the cavalry one, right?
I believe so, which makes sense because he's got some skull crushers and blood crushers, and yeah, he's got Scarbrand, big hammer in and of himself. He's going to be running Scouting Force, which makes sense, I think, because he's got just a lot of units of like infantry and cavalry and whatnot. He's got 2 units of Bloodletters, which can be doing that tricky little, when they charge, they get to like basically make a pile-in the combat phase, and then they can do their actual pile-in. So that means that they could tag 2 things and then like leave combat with the other one to prevent you from like counter charging or whatever. So that's a cute little trick that they can do.
But when you pile in, you can't pile in out of combat.
It's not an actual pile-in. It's just move 3 inches and you have to stay in combat.
Got it. Neat. Yeah. Very cool. I see. Wow.
Yep. A 10 block of Mighty Skull Crushers, just to be the actual like hammer in the list for sure. So he's got like 2 big hammers in the Mighty Skull Crushers and Scarbrand. Then he's got a Slaughter Priest to be getting a little bit of extra blood tithe, the Collar of Contempt and Frenzied Taskmaster, which I know one of those is you pick a unit within 3 inches of you, roll a d6, and they get to move that many inches, and then if they finish in combat with you, you take damage or something like that. But basically it's kind of like a Lash of the Sire that can't fail, and usually you want to be like exactly 3 inches away from whatever that unit is. But you can kind of line it up so that like the unit moves to like barely be within 3, and then you whip them away, so that it's just impossible to take damage from it. So
Well, and Lash of the Sire is amazing.
Yeah,
Like
it's
it
really
costs 20 points.
Yep.
Like it's like, wow. Shoot.
Yep.
And thanks to all the people who like the stream.
Thank you very much.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's just two big hammers, some tricky tech pieces with the blood letters, and then a bunch of crap to die, basically.
A bunch of crap.
Yeah. I mean that's corn, is it? Like it's got it does stuff, but it's like,
well, and then you get
I dare you. Yeah, like just
blood tithe points or whatever. So yeah, it's pretty dope.
Yeah. Oh, and the Mighty Skull Crushers on the charge could probably do something, but I think, are those the mortal ones? Are those the 2-up save ones?
I can never remember. I wish they would just put like blood letter skull crushers, or no, because it's blood crushers are the demon ones.
Yeah.
So this is the mortal one. Yeah.
Yeah, so he's got a reinforced unit. So that's a very thick anvil for sure. Like it's gonna be 30 wounds on a 2-up save base.
2-up?
Yeah.
Like, ugh.
So that's going to be really hard to take off the table.
And it's yeah, it is. And it's very mobile, like they used to like have a similar thing last edition, but they were like moving 8 or something like that. So it made it really hard to kind of get around the board. So that makes a lot of sense.
Yeah. Cool.
Very best of luck.
Best of luck, Sven. On to the next one.
Tally ho. Thank you for, like earlier Alex was saying, charge mortals and like giving us fun tips or giving us tips. The problem is we're because of the delay. We don't get to see them until, but I do appreciate it though.
Yeah.
Sometimes we don't, every now and again it takes us like a minute to look something up, so we will see it slightly before, but yeah.
Christian Robinson, who is one of the TOs for Battered Bison.
Nice. Iron Jaws.
Christian has a really beautiful army. And his list name is... Sure.
This has to go in the recycling bin. Right?
Yeah.
It has to. I have no idea. Like, I have no idea whatsoever.
Yep.
Recycle bin?
Recycle bin. Yeah.
Okay.
And then I think I want to start doing a bit of a lightning round for the lists that we're looking at, because I think probably in a good 7 minutes.
Sure.
Well,
yep.
Maybe at 9:15 we'll start doing names, because they're thinning out. Okay, so this one is Kragnos, who needs no introduction. He does crazy charge mortals into monsters especially, but also d6 mortals to whatever he charges into that isn't a monster. He's got a Maugrunt to Gougers, which is going to be your strike last tech. Some weird brute Rekkas that are not Scourge of Gairan.
Right.
Gordrak, the Fist of Gork.
That's interesting.
Oh, neat. And then a Mega Boss on Maw Crusher. So he's got 2 cabbages, which is pretty
wow.
neat. And then a reinforced
Kragnos.
Unit. Yeah, and then a reinforced unit of Weird Brute Rekkas and a War Chanter. So
wow.
This is neat.
It is. And the Mega Boss on Maw Crusher has Fasten. So it can do like basically kind of like almost move twice and then get a 3d6 charge with Kragnos. So it can be pretty damn mobile, which it needs because it's on a stupid 160 millimeter pie plate.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Yeah. So this can be like hyper mobile in your face turn 1, giving you strike last with the Gougers. Kragnos obviously hits like a truck. So yeah, you definitely got to be careful going against a list like this. And in the in the KO meta, you certainly want to have screens, and against this, you also want to have screens. So yeah,
for sure. And is Iron Fist the one where you're getting extra attacks on an 8+?
Let me check. Also, I like Korean girls in the chat says, Dudes of Sigmar brought me here. Having fun listening to this pod. Did you guys do Seraphon earlier? First of all, thank you. Having fun having you be here. And yes, we did 2 Seraphon lists, I think. One of them was a monsters list from Jesse Day, and then the other one was a skinks list from...
The skink, yeah. I like skinks. Yeah. I like skinks. It was a good list. Absolutely. They're both really interesting lists, so maybe have a listen back if you're interested.
Yeah. So Iron Fist is the first time each turn that an enemy unit is destroyed by a fight ability used by a friendly Iron Jaws unit. Adds 1 to hit rolls for combat attacks made by the next Iron Jaws unit. Okay. So this synergizes pretty well with the Gougers. Where
with everything, because they're going to be destroying stuff like left, right, and center.
Well, ideally, he's charging in, making something strike last. You kill something else.
Right.
Then you get +1 to hit with
Wait, how are you making them strike last?
the gougers. The gougers have a
Oh,
rampage.
yeah, like the thing I've used a million times. Right.
Yeah.
Forgot about that somehow. Yeah. He might be like redeploying them in the off turn just to get, because it is a kind of run. So that adds 2 to their momentum and whatnot. So then all he would need to do is charge and he'd be at max in the next turn. So that's pretty cool. Yeah, that's interesting. I like it a lot.
Yeah. Best of luck, Christian.
Very cool. I like you that Gordrak's in there too, by the way. Like that's just kind of sick. And he just hates wizards and priests.
Yeah.
He just smashes them.
Speaking of dudes of Sigmar, the next is Romator.
Ooh, and by the way, I like Korean girls. I also like Korean girls. Married to one for 22 years. We have a Discord. So the link is in the description. It's totally free. Don't mind the bots. They're just annoying and whatnot, but we've taken some steps to hopefully make them a little bit less annoying to deal with. But yeah, anyway, I mean, that's kind of an issue of all Discords. Some people were joking we finally made it because now we have bots getting in there.
Yeah.
Yeah, anyway, you could just join in there if you want to see, like what people are working on painting wise, get some tips from like the plethora of really strong players that are on there. You could do that too. So yeah.
One thing I did for the bots thing is I changed the invite link that we put in the YouTube description. So I just
okay.
That way there's no public link out there that maybe bots have gotten access to or whatever that. Yeah. Anyway, right. Roma's list name is 3 priests walk into a bar.
3 priests walk into a bar.
Yeah.
There's no good. Ouch at the end there,
No, yeah, that would have been good. Yeah. Ouch. Yeah.
It's stupid, but that's why it would apply to us more. It's pretty good.
Yeah, I like it.
Pretty good. Do you want me to go first?
Yeah.
I feel like it's been a while since I've gone first, so that's fair. I'm going to say upper crust.
I agree with that. Upper crust makes sense. Yeah. Sorry, I was reading Roman's comment. 3 piece walk into a bar. There's no counter.
Nice. That's good too. Very good.
So this one's going to be Sentinels of the Bleak Citadels, which for the Extremist Chamber units, you can give a 5-up ward to one of them every hero phase for the turn. And then she's running Master of the Paths and Restless Energy, so quite aggressive. She's got Ionis Cryptborn to be giving people Stormcast Herpes. Even after he dies, it'll be hurting them. It stays with you. How dare you? And then Quester Soulsworn, which is just a efficient unit. It's like 6 bodies that can teleport once per game, and then they can be quest marked on an objective to give themselves a 5-up ward. A reinforced unit of Vanguard Paladors with shock hand axes, so there's going to be just like whipping across the table and punching something really hard. And when they do any damage to you, you're -1 to wound. Scourge of Guran, Irdan the Witness. I can't remember what this does. I have to look it up. But we've also got a unit of Reinforced Prosecutors, which can be 3 to 6 charging, and as with anything in Stormcast, teleporting before they do so they can become pretty spooky. A Knight Arcanum, which I know is like the anti-manifestation one, where manifestations can't end within 3 of it, or something like that. With Beacon of Azir and Legendary Tenacity. And then a Knight Relictor, which I believe is the anti-ward tech priest. So, yeah, 1... Is Iriden a priest? 2... And Ionis is definitely a priest. So I think that's the 3 priests as the list name.
Very cool. I like that he's taking our Ionis, by the way, because it's just like, it's such a cool model that we just don't seem to see enough of. Like, it seems like a lot of the Stormcast players were playing like more really hard-nosed, competitive lists, and there wasn't enough flavor. Sorry, there's like some kind of bug in here.
It's all good. Yeah, Roma's always been like a huge Stormcast stan. I know she had
oh, sorry.
That's okay.
My apologies.
How dare you?
I haven't met Roma before.
At Cake or Death, she played. Yeah, she had Ionis as well at that time, like 2 years ago.
And I thought Roma originally was Matt Beasley, because
his Discord name.
Matt's Discord name is Roma. So
Rome's, but
yeah. Oh, is it?
Yeah.
I'm thinking of someone else. There's another Roma. Okay. Anyway.
So Iriden
Apologies.
is once per turn army, any combat phase. Pick an enemy unit in combat with this unit with the target. Roll a dice on a 3-up. You can remove this unit from the battlefield and set it up again within 1 inch. If the target charged this turn, subtract 1 from hit rolls. So it kind of does like the Belthanos hop, but instead of dealing mortals, it does -1 to hit, which I think is better actually.
Wow.
It's pretty solid. Then it's got a passive of you can reroll resistance rolls for friendly ruination chamber units while they're wholly within 12 of this unit. Pretty good. And then Irden's a priest. Never mind.
Oh.
Yeah, Irden is a priest. That's what I said. My bad.
Oh. Okay.
The War Scroll prayer that Irden has is pick a friendly ruination chamber unit until the start of your next turn. Add 1 to the Ren characteristic of the target's melee weapons, or if the chanting roll was 7-up, you can pick another eligible target. That's pretty scary because you can then pick like prosecutors, give them +1 rend and +1 attack, and what's it called? Finest hour.
That's
so they can be like
that's sick.
1,000,000 attacks, rend 2, damage 2 on the charge.
Wow.
Yeah, that's pretty.
That's
spicy.
cool tech. By the way, Galdar says rumor is she is switching to chaos. That'd be like a really cool thing where it's like almost like Chaos Space Marines, but like you could make that the lore of your army is like you're from this Stormcast chamber that fell to chaos somehow, and yeah, that'd be dope.
Okay, so I think so. We're at 9:12, and I said 9:15 we would switch to just names.
Sure.
Instead of rolling one last time,
Yep.
I'm forcing the last list.
Yeah.
To be the person that grudged me round 1 for Northern Wastes, which is Michael McMullen, or Galdar777 in the chat,
or as they would say on What We Do in the Shadows, fucking Mike.
Yeah, exactly. So I wanted to bring this up because I think this list is pure filth, and it makes me sad. So
especially because he grudged you.
Yeah, exactly. Like he obviously grudged someone before lists are revealed, but
I know, but then it's like this. It's like a nasty surprise, right? You're just like, oh, you grudged me. I guess that means you're bringing something fun. Like what? You brought this.
Okay, so the list name is 99 Dwarf Balloons, which if you look, there are exactly 99 dwarves with balloons in the list.
Crazy. 99 dwarf balloons.
Yeah.
That's pretty sick. We have to do the name.
Yeah. I have to try and separate the list from the name.
Yeah, the list from the name. Yeah, exactly. I'll go first and make it easier on you. I think I kind of know where I landed because, like, the very fact that it has 99 on the nose, I feel like it does kind of up the quality of the name. And there's balloons. Like, when are you ever going to get the chance to do this kind of thing again? I'm actually going to say upper crust.
I agree
because
with that. It's a quality.
Yeah. It's like you're never gonna see this thing again, this list again. Again, it is filth, and you're a horrible person, Michael. But I can't hate the name. So.
Yep. So yeah, upper crust is where we land on that. To describe the actual list, here's why it's filth. Von Grimm is like the single most like efficient / undercosted, I guess, type of units, because there's Salvager and Harpoon Crew in the book. But
okay.
Just to give you some stats, 1 unit of MSU Harpoon Crew is 90 points. That's where we're at, right? It's 5 models, 2 wounds each, so you have 10 wounds on a 4-up save. And then with the Pioneers and Scavengers subfaction, they get a 6-up ward when they're touching an objective, even if one guy's toes on it. So 10 wounds on a 4-up, 6-up. For 90 points so far, which already seems like a good deal. Less than 10 points per wound on a 4-up, 6-up ward. Then they move 12 inches. They fly. They have 2 shots each on 3s and 3s, Ren 1 damage. So basically a block of 5 will have 11 shots on 3s and 3s, Ren 1 damage. And then their combat's okay. It's 4s and 3s, Ren 1 damage. 2 attacks each. And then they have an ability, the Harpoon Crew specifically, which is, and this is not once per turn army wide, every single unit can do this. In the combat phase, they may move 2d6 inches, and they must end that move in combat. It doesn't matter if you charge them. It doesn't matter if they charge you.
What?
It's just yeah, exactly. So the whole army is just gonna shift around like an amorphous blob, just amoebaing around the soft bits of your army whenever it wants to. He has brought, let's see, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 55, 65, 75, 75 harpoon crews, which means like that's the amount of like actual models there are, which means that's going to be 150 shots on threes run 1 damage. And every single individual one of those units can be like hopping around and being like whatever, right? Like hopping behind your screens and hitting your heroes or doing whatever. So that's like 75 of the 99 dwarves. Then he's got 4 units of 5 Von Grimm Salvagers, which are only 10 points more, but they are better in combat because they have crit 2 hits. And their ability is basically they pick an objective that they're on, and then on a 3-up they shoot like a big flare, which they can either give themselves an additional rend, I think, against like whatever's touching that objective, or all Skyfarers units that are fighting something that's touching that objective get +1 to hit. Which means if you dare touch an objective, he can walk onto it with those salvagers and be like, oh, my entire army's +1 to hit you, sorry. So those 75 dwarves are just going to swarm and murder something. So I wouldn't be surprised if he just walks into the center of the table and says, what can you do about me? It's over 200 wounds on a 4-up, 6-up. It's
wow.
Yeah, it's pretty gross, and it's like extremely mobile.
Jeez.
Yeah.
Roman says Von Grimm will definitely get changed as soon as GW has sold enough $70 per 5-man boxes. By the way, Roman plays KO, so you might not be wrong. Holy smokes!
Yeah, my bad. So it's not the salvagers don't have to pick an objective that they're on. They just have to pick an objective within 9 of them.
Wow.
And then roll a dice on a 3-up. Apply the following effects to the rest of the turn. So it's all of them. You don't have to pick. You add 1 to hit for combat attacks made by friendly Skyfarer units that target a unit that is contesting the target objective, and then +1 rend to Von Grimm Salvagers and Harpoon Crew. So the Harpoon Crew are going to be rend 2. That's good. That's great.
Jeez.
So don't touch objectives ever. That's the
yeah. You can't touch objectives in an objective game.
Yeah,
that makes total sense to me.
Yeah. Then he's got a Null Chemist is his only hero. So the one saving grace is that he's got all auxiliaries. So you're always going to have 5 CP, sometimes 6 if you're the underdog.
Right.
10 drops. You're always going to outdrop him. He's got the Shrewd Opportunist on the Null Chemist, which picks itself and up to 2 other Skyfarer units, and they can make a pre-game move. So that's an opportunity for him to just like yeet forward at you if he really wants to.
Oh my god.
Then
how is it still going on?
Then he's also got the Celestian Burst Grenade, which is basically he can pick 1 unit and just shut off its ward, and it doesn't require visibility for the rest of the turn.
That thing is so crazy. It's nuts.
So this is like nuts. Michael has decided to pick like
the worst timeline and be the problem. I'm sorry. I mean, yeah. That's whatever you were gonna say. Yeah.
He's picked like every cheapest possible, like wildly efficient unit. That's like he's piloting a design mistake, is what this is.
So I hope you like KO. Like I hope you genuinely like KO, because you've got like so many of those brand new models, and like you yourself said. They're probably going to go up 20 to 30 points and be once per turn for their ability. So I hope you really like KO. Like I've got like 400 clan rats. Like I've got an amount of clan rats I can never field, but I love Skaven, so it's like this is fine. You know what I mean? So I hope that's the case for you. You love dwarfs? Well then, hey, you got them, baby.
I also like that he's got just like 1 minimum size unit of Sky Wardens in the sea of
like, okay,
well.
Be honest, Michael. Was it just to get to 99 bodies? Like, because if so, oh man.
Yep.
I see. Normally play Fire Slayers. Hey,
Michael, I will see you on Saturday Genuinely no idea what's gonna happen because like at this point you're just kind of throwing math at me, and I'm just like, like
I like math, but I don't like this.
Yeah, this is
Yeah.
bad.
Yeah. Oh, and Razor says 3D printer go burr. Is that if that's what it is, then it was. He said just to get to 99 on the dot, then man, that makes it. By the way, I said upper bin earlier, and then you said upper crust.
Oh, sorry, I thought you said upper crust.
I said upper bin for this because it's like this is never gonna happen again. There's no way that you can make this list name ever happen again, I feel like.
I don't think that's true.
Because-
I think you could with Argonaut Company probably.
Oh, maybe.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Oh no, because
Okay.
it wouldn't be balloons.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah.
Okay.
Right?
Upper bin. You're right.
Okay. Upper bin. Okay.
And now we begin the list name lightning round. So from this
Excellent.
point on, we're not going to be paying attention to the actual lists themselves. We're just going to be doing the names. So let's spin the wheel,
Spin that wheel.
and we will go until it's
But
done.
but just to be clear, does 99 dwarf balloons does not get into the top 3?
No, I don't think so. Roman Lanzarote.
Roman, what is it?
Our
I mean, I guess you can just read them out to it. Oh, our Roman.
Yeah.
Nice.
The list name is Grand Alliance Death has ghouls to eat flesh, vampires to drink blood, OBR to eat bones, and ghosts to eat souls. Hair golems win GW.
That's insane. It's like it's completely like the rant of an insane person. I love it. I love it. I think that's in my top 3.
Is it better than Corn the Missing Datasheet or Hardwood?
I think for me it's better than Corn the Missing Datasheet.
Okay.
But the other thing too is that like it's so hard to go first. Like Hardwood has been in there for so long. And then so it like the joke isn't as funny over time or whatever. It loses a certain punch, but the Corn thing is crazy too.
I like
what do
Corn
you
being
think?
at the podium just out of respect.
Out of respect,
Yeah.
I like that. Okay, so do we get rid of Hardwood?
I think so. I don't think
Okay.
Hardwood landed with me quite as well.
Yeah,
But
no
this is good.
problem.
This is good.
It's but like it's Hardwood is yeah, I mean, yeah, and it might have been. Yeah, I think that's the right call, actually. Okay.
Next list name is going to be Ellis Bialois.
Can you spell that, please? Or
Ellis.
Okay. Ina Deepkin. And it's just test.
Okay.
So
Didn't
didn't
understand
understand
the
the assignment. Okay.
Next name.
Yes, please.
Next one is Robin McMullen.
I think you said Robin. Oh, with a Y?
Yep.
Daughters of Cain.
Sisters before Misters.
That's sick. That's sick. I really like it. I think it's at least a 4-0-1 for me.
Is it better than Corn the Missing Data Sheet? Romans plea
I
to
think
GW?
you and I have decided that we're not getting rid of Corn.
I think so. Yeah.
So sorry to. So is it better
Or-
than 99 dwarf balloons?
Well, that's not in there. So the top 3 right now are Corn the Missing Data Sheet, a 1600 story. Romans
Oh, right.
Hair Golems 1, and then Michael DeLong's Chunky Guys with Hungry Eyes looking at you like a burger and fries.
Hungry Guys for Hungry Eyes is still my favorite one. Like that one doesn't even get old somehow. No, I don't think this beats out Romans. For
Okay.
me.
So then we
Yeah.
continue. But
Yeah.
I think it's a solid 4-0-1 for sure.
Yeah, very good.
All right, next up. Renee Francis.
Renee, okay. Oh. Renee, how do you? There we go. Cities of Sigmar, and the last name, the list name is Judge Tread.
There is a Steam Tank Commander. Excellently done. Very nice.
Very good. I think upper bin.
Upper bin. Makes sense to
Right.
me.
Okay.
Next one.
Next. Classy lady.
Oh, Josh Trenholm.
Okay. Paradron, another awful person that we will do our best not to. So it's almost self-referential in terms of like, yeah, how good it is. Barak Nar, the first city of Shred. That's kind of like,
It's like surfer talk.
yeah, I was gonna,
Nar,
yeah, totally.
first city of Shred.
I was thinking shredding a guitar, like almost like a metal band. Yeah.
Could be that too.
I don't know, mid bin.
I want to do
Like
moldy bits.
actually,
Or sorry, not moldy bits. Upper crust.
Upper crust. I was gonna switch to upper crust. I agree with that completely. Okay.
All right. Next up.
Sigmar Scotty says, I named all my units. That's how you do it. That is absolutely how you do it.
Nathan Pater.
Maggotkin. A lot of potential for hijinks here.
Oh yeah.
It just says a Nurgle variant.
I don't know if you understand
This
the
is
assignment.
Recycle bin, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, actually, it might even just be a straight up didn't understand the assignment.
Yeah. Graydon Matthews.
Okay. Gloomspite Gits. Can I pet that dog?
In reference to drugs, I think. Oh no, there's Snarl Pack as well. Yeah.
I wasn't even sure if it was talking about Kragnos. You know what I mean? It's just like, yeah, that's true. Yeah, that's what it actually is. Hey. Yeah. I like that. Upper crust.
Upper crust. I think that makes sense. Lots of good names.
Very. This is still easily the most competitive list naming event ever.
Yeah. David Blanchard Wright.
Okay. David.
Last minute switch to Slaves to Darkness. His name is, hey guys, I brought everyone some milkshakes. They're a bit heavy, so I left them outside. Oh no, the boys. Oh no, my yard.
The milkshakes bring all the boys to the yard. Is that what they're referencing here? Yes. My list name wouldn't pop up. It wouldn't actually open the list for some reason. Oh man. That's really good, man. Does it boot out Roman?
I think it does. I like Romans, but I think Romans is like a one-time chuckle. But the more I read it, I'm like, yeah, it's funny.
Yeah. I think this actually, for like in like a proper thing, for me personally, I think it beats out the Cornless name. But I agree with you on principle that
we have to keep it in the podium.
Yeah. So sorry, Roman. Yeah.
All right. Next up.
Okay. Oops.
Oh, what was the actual rating though?
Oh, well, this beats out Roman, so it's got to be a 401 at least. Yeah.
Daryl Martins.
I closed down 2 of the wrong list names, and now I literally only have.
It's Might Makes White. With like white as in WIGHT, and it's Soul Blight.
Okay.
Mid-bid?
Sure. I would say Moldy Bits. I think, actually. Okay. Yeah.
Sorry, Daryl.
But maybe I didn't get it. I also didn't get to open it.
Like White King. Yeah. Like Might Wakes White. Yeah.
Oh, got it. I didn't get to read it. I see.
Next one is Dale Johnson.
I think we could go mid-bin for that last one, actually. I didn't.
So Dale gave me some special instructions for
his
list name. He instructed me to read it. He wanted you to read it very loud.
No, he wanted you to read it. He said Carson.
Okay.
Specifically. Yeah.
Maybe okay.
So if I read it, I have to read it quiet then.
Okay, I have to read it very loudly into the microphone.
Yeah.
Okay, it's hey Alexa, what does queef mean? I don't have an Alexa in my house.
So. Oh yeah, I don't either. I also had headphones on.
But for anyone that does, I'm sorry.
What an evil thing to do.
Yeah, it reminds me of my brother. He he was like a tester in like the early Xbox Connect days, and there was people who would just like hop into online lobbies, just being like Xbox off, Xbox off, Xbox off, just to like shut up other people's consoles.
That's
Yeah.
so funny.
Yeah.
That's funny.
Okay, where does this land?
But as a list, like as a prank that he just pulled off through you, that's pretty good.
Yeah.
But as a list name, like not knowing that there's like a list show, I think that's how we have to judge it, right?
I think so.
Because then there's like no context for it.
Yeah, I mean, anyone reading it out loud, you could see it as a prank kind of thing. I think I'm comfortable doing like upper crust.
Sure. That's actually where I was going to go anyway.
Okay.
Yeah. Agreed. Okay.
Well done, Dale. You got him.
You got him,
got
maybe.
him.
It reminded me of the South Park episode where they were doing that prank with like Siri and Alexa and Google Home and everything else. Yeah.
Adrian Wright is the next person.
Okay.
The list name it's Seraphon, and it's
Ooh.
Sarah Snooky.
Snookies. Is this like the
How does that
Jersey
get you?
Shore?
I don't know. Or Snooki,
Well,
I guess, yeah.
Isn't it Snooki from Jersey Shore or whatever that show is?
I thought Snooki was IE, not Y. This is
I don't know.
Yeah.
I to be honest, I mainly when I think of Snooki, I still think of South Park, that like creature that is like whatever is supposed to be Snooki. I've never even seen the real show, but I just know about it through South Park, and I don't know, just that creature from South Park popped into my brain instantly whenever I hear Snooki. In actuality, it's probably like a mid-bin.
I was going to say moldy bits, to be honest.
Oh shoot! Okay, okay, fair.
Okay,
I'll let you drag me down.
I think we still have 18 left. Ugh.
18. Okay.
Okay.
Lightning round. Yeah.
And Kendall Joyner.
Feel free to like pull them up ahead of time.
List name is Zaddy Tissues for Daddy Issues. We gotta be quick.
Yeah. Upper crust. Yeah. Okay.
Okay. We're both in agreement. Next
Rob,
one.
is this an upper crust or is it an upper bin? Go, damn it! You don't have time.
All right. Brandon Berry.
Okay.
Blades of corn on the cob. That's good.
Yeah.
I like that. I think upper
Corn on
crust
the
is
cob.
well. Yeah.
I've seen this before.
Okay. Mid bin.
Yeah. Yeah. I think mid bin.
All right. Mid bin.
No, I'm not saying it's him, you know, and I'm sure he doesn't know about it, but yeah, I have seen this before. I like it though.
Oh, a legend has entered the chat. Kenrick Block.
Uh-oh. Got a heavy hitter here. Maggot Ken. Oh,
The list name is Nocturnal Flatulence and Flatulence Accessories.
Wow.
This is like he's just like garbling his own list names at this point. Because it's like a reference to
And it's
fart
all
baths,
caps
nocturnals.
too, yeah.
It's farting based, and then it's just like a King of the Hill reference. Like it's just
Right. Yeah. Yeah, that's good stuff.
I don't know. I think it's getting too. This is like AI trying to make a Kenrick name. I think. Like.
But he's also got like other crazy stuff in here, like Ether Rot Machiner says pendulum, more like pendulum, and like a bunch of like crazy things in here, like you're a priest, Harry, and all sorts of stuff.
Putrid, that's a lot of Blight Kings. Yeah.
I think the thing is though, is that like because Kenrick is a former world champion,
we expect more.
We expect so much. I think I have to go mid bin here.
I agree.
With all the love in the world. Yeah.
All right. Next up.
Okay.
Say it like Hank Hill, he says. Let's see. I gotta read that again. One sec. Nocturnal Flatulence and Flatulence Accessories.
Nice. There you go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sigmar Scotty.
Oh, nice. Got it.
Damn it, Bobby.
I don't know you. That's my purse.
Sigmar Scotty's playing as Caradron Overlords because he's a bad person. And actually, he's doing the AOR. Maybe he's not a bad person. Is it the Iwar? I don't know. Either way, the Prestige Worldwide Boats and Hose Aether Gold Little People Are People 2 Expeditionary Force.
Holy smokes! The Prestige Worldwide Boats and Hose Aether Gold Little People Are People 2 X. God dang, that's insane.
Yeah.
That might be in the top 3.
Yeah, I think so.
I think so.
He mentioned that he had names for all of his things too. The Argonaut frigate is unmodified 6 at full sail. Engine Masters, I'm Aetheric Jaguar with dirigible suit.
Wow. I think that is impressive. We can't base our rating though. We have to base it off the name. Yeah. We said that in the past, just to be fully fair to everyone.
Does it beat? Okay, so I'm not even factoring in corn anymore.
Yeah.
Hey guys, I think
it's in second place.
Beats
right?
That?
I think so.
Okay. But it doesn't beat Chunky Guys with Hungry Eyes.
Does it? Does it? Chunky Guys with Hungry Eyes looking at you like burger and fries. And then the Prestige Worldwide Boats and Hose Aether Gold Little People Are People 2 Expedition. God dang it. We have to come back. Let's just save them both.
Okay.
Yeah. We got to get through it.
4. Yeah.
That needs to marinate. That might be first. I don't know.
Okay. Next name is Eric Martin.
Eric with a C. Yeah. Slaves to Darkness. This is crazy.
Northern Ways 2025 list didn't understand the assignment.
Yep.
Peasy. Next up.
Thank you. Actually, this is actually helping us tonight.
Yeah. Michael McMullen. I think I just forgot to take his name off. Oh, no, we looked at his list. I just didn't draw it on the wheel, so we can remove that.
Fair. Cool.
Next up. Matthias Crucial.
Ooh. Another bad person, but we already knew that. He didn't even have to play KO.
That's right. His list name is, they're literally powered by the hot gas of their god. They drop bombs on people as they fly by and propel themselves with giant metal balls. Do I have to say it? What's that? I do? Fine. And then he puts...
Jackass.
Puts the glasses on.
Yeah.
Farts.
This is actually insane and amazing. This is definitely I think a 5-0. Yeah. But the question is, does it beat the other two?
I think this is a problem.
Yeah.
I think we need to push out, hey guys, I brought everyone some milkshakes. From the top podium.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I thought that was already out, actually.
And then I think Chunky Guys with Hungry Eyes might be pushed out. Are we locking in a third place for Matt Chiva's missing data sheet just out of respect?
Why don't we give him a bronze, which is 4th place?
Okay.
Because these list names are too good.
Okay. Then we have 4 then.
Yeah, we'll do 4 just this one time as respect.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. So I think we have to keep going and come back.
Yep.
Yeah.
Next up is going to be Derek Briggs.
Uh-huh. Okay. Derek.
Stairway to Heaven, Carriage on Overlords.
Okay.
Lower bin.
Yeah. Moldy bits.
Okay.
Yeah.
Next up. Ryan Baruda.
Okay. Is that his full name? Ooh, Ryan Baruda.
Yeah, that's right.
Excellent. Dreich's Hammer. Cute.
Maybe Recycle Bin? Maybe.
Oh,
well, no. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, I'm going to go Moldy Bits.
Moldy Bits? Fair. Yeah.
Next up. Alex Butler.
Alex. Hedonites of Slanesh. And the list name is Average Liverpool Bachelorette. God dang it. That's so good. You piece of crap. Oh, that's...
How dare you make us consider another list name?
God dang it. This is so annoying.
Do we want to do a top 5? I don't know.
I think we have to. We don't have time. It's 9:40.
Yeah.
It's 9:40.
I think we'll do a top 5. But
this might be number 1. I don't even know. Sure. Yeah. Okay.
Bud Keller.
Bud. Okay. God dang it. Why is everyone so good tonight? Not smart enough to please each other.
He's playing Trogs. Yeah.
That's so funny. It's self-deprecating, which I always like. This is honestly like this is actually a 5-0. I just don't think it makes it into the top 5 because everything else is so gold. Or 4-0-1?
4-1, I think. Yeah.
Okay. Next.
Next.
Holy smokes. Man, this is crazy.
It's me.
That's you. Whatever your name is. Man, you are hard pressed to even like
Yeah.
bombastic beef squirts. Oh man, and you
for
can't
those that
write
didn't
it.
hear him, the list name is in all caps. Bombastic beef squirts.
Normally I would wait for the chat, but I think tonight I'm just gonna have to lone wolf it. 4-0-1.
Okay.
4-0-1.
Okay.
I was trying to decide, but anyway, but yeah, but you can't podium because
exactly.
yeah.
Let us know in the chat what you think.
Yeah. Let us know in the chat and in the comments about all these things. This is amazing.
Yeah. Mr. Five Alarm himself, Dayton Obrey.
Okay. Slavis to darkness. That ready to die shit. It was aight. It was aight. You know what I'm saying? That shit was aight. It was cool. But my shit is Jay Moore, John Blaze than that. I got John Blaze shit, and they not respect. Damn it.
Recognizing.
They not saying.
I don't know what this is referencing. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I thought maybe it was like an old Will Smith rap from the 80s or something. Like, because it's like Prince of Bel Air, because it's Legion of the First Prince. I don't know though. I actually don't know. I don't recognize these lyrics. I don't know. It's pretty unhinged, so I'm going to go upper crust.
Okay, upper crust.
Cool.
4 more.
Sorry, we can't give more time to stuff, guys. Like we haven't even picked a winner yet, and I don't even know what I'm going to pick right now.
Jared Bialoas.
E-R-O-D? Nope.
ED.
ED.
4.5 Triple Cauldron. Don't think he understood the assignment.
Cool.
Next
Thank
up.
you.
Oh, might be John, might be Curtis. It's Curtis.
Curtis? Okay.
Curtis with a K.
Thank you. Yeah, I was like, is it from our club or no? So it's Seraphon, and it's Croak's Mega Death Laser that doesn't need line of sight. I like it.
Yep.
Mid-bin?
Mid-bin.
Okay. Again, sorry if we're missing any references or something like that. You know,
Yeah.
I don't think there's much for that one, but for certain other ones, I'm sure we did.
John Zosha.
Nice, John. Gonna be on the channel, and it's Skaven, which automatically makes him a good person. Rat Lab Prototype M3000. Isn't that like the protein from South Park that Cartman eats?
I have no idea.
I think it's a reference. It might be a reference to that. I'm not sure, but we don't have time. Oh man, can you go first for this one? I'm
Mid-bin? I don't know.
Mid-bin?
Yeah.
I'm gonna like take a chance that it is a cool reference, and I'm gonna say because it's pretty specific. I'm gonna say, and it is. He's playing. Oh no, he's playing Gathering of the Clans. Lower bit. Just kidding. Yeah, let's go with upper crust maybe.
Okay.
Cool. Because there is rat overs.
And then lastly, Jason something Bashful. Jason Bashful.
Oh, another Skaven list. Okay, it is, if I had a nickel for every time Thankful, spelled wrong by the way, tried to summon an endless spell and ended up summoning Scarbrand, I'd have 2 nickels, which is weird that it happened twice. By the way, Thankful does accidentally summon Scarbrand in the third Thankful novel. So that's kind of a fun little like reference there too. I actually think it's at least upper crust for me, but maybe it's the Skaven.
I think that's fair. I think upper crust
Right?
makes sense. Yeah. But certainly not top 5, unfortunately.
Not top 5, unfortunately, indeed.
Okay.
Very
So,
good though.
We do have our top 5, which I'm going to go over once again, and then we'll finally pick our favorite one.
Oh no.
So we've got Korn, the Missing Data Sheet, a 1600 story from Matt Chiba.
Yep, that's 5.
Yeah.
That's number 5. Yeah. To respect.
Matthias Crucials, I mean, they're literally powered by hot gas of their god. They drop bombs on people as they fly by and propel themselves with giant metal balls. Do I have to say it? What's that? I do. Put sunglasses on. Farts.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
The
I think that's 4th for me.
Okay.
Alex, very good though.
Alex Butler's average Liverpool bachelorette.
And he's just playing Slanesh. Like there's a bunch of
yeah.
And there's demonettes, a bunch of them. Like this is actually insane. And Alex is from the north of England, so you know what I mean. Don't at him, or actually do, whatever. I don't care. This, I don't know. This might be my favorite, to be honest.
Damn. Okay. And then Sigmar Scotty's.
I mean, that's so funny.
Yeah.
That's so funny.
Sigmar Scotty's the Prestige Worldwide Boats and Hose Aethergold Little People or People 2 Expeditionary Force.
Oh, that's so good. I don't know. Okay, and then read the.
And then Michael DeLong's Chunky Guys with Hungry Eyes looking at you like burgers and fries.
That one's so good too. It rhymes, which automatically makes it better.
Yeah. I think. Okay, so I have my number 1, I think.
I do too. But I'm gonna go up. So I think 5 is Korn, 4 is Matthias. I think 3. Oh no. 1 second. God dang it. I think 3 is Ogres, barely. Any of these could be the winner. I actually think that literally any of them could be the winner, but I'm gonna say Ogres 3, and then I still haven't even made up my mind. It's not just Liverpool bachelorette party, it's average Liverpool bachelorette party. That's my favorite.
Really? Okay.
Favorite. It's so good.
I think mine's the opposite. So I agree with your 5-4-3.
Okay.
But
5-4-3 you agree with. Okay, yeah. Okay.
But between average Liverpool bachelorette and Sigmar Scotty's Prestige Worldwide one, I think it goes to Sigmar Scotty for me. To be honest.
I mean, you know what?
Why don't we rock paper scissors?
No, you know what though?
No, okay, hard no. Okay, go ahead.
No. I'm like, for me, it's Alex's, right? Okay. But Alex is a club mate.
Fair.
And I feel like, just to be fair,
that's true. If you didn't know Alex, would it be as funny?
If I hadn't been friends with Alex for like 8 years, I would have been like, nope, it's Alex's. I would have been like, but like we're not like, the votes are even. You think it's Scotty, and like on like, honestly, you could make the argument either way. Like, I actually love them both. I really love them both, but it's because I'm friends with Alex. I've known him for 8 years. And so when we have a tie, I think this is a tie. The other option is that we get the chat to vote, but the chat knows a lot of these people too. So it's like
Sigmar Scotty himself in the chat has said, roll a dice, odds Liverpool, even Scotty. Let's do it.
Okay.
I'm going to do it on Google.
Okay. Wait. What? You're going to do it on Google?
4. Even Scotty.
Even Scotty? Okay.
Congratulations, Scotty.
I was just going to have integrity. But...
Okay. Well, either way, the result is the same. Congratulations to you, Sigmar Scotty, for winning with the Prestige Worldwide Boats and Hose Aethergold Little People or People 2 Expeditionary Force. Rolls right off the tongue. I want to say the whole thing every single time.
Nice, easy.
Well done.
Absolutely. And I didn't announce this ahead of time, but you're going to win 10 dice of your choice.
Yep. I will drive them up and kiss them each hour of the drive, one by one.
Whoa.
Yep.
Whoa.
John will too, actually. He hasn't agreed to it yet, but he will.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So let me know which dice you want. Dice are in the link of the description. Hopefully, you can see any of them on there. As long as I have stock, they are yours. I really like the meat dice to use as wound counters. Like they work in like every army. But I'm not, whatever you want. I've got plenty of all of them. So yeah.
But anyway, we should probably wrap things up.
Definitely need to wrap things up.
A lot of you in Prince George imminently this weekend.
You're going up on Friday?
Yeah, I'll be up on Friday.
Okay. I'll try and bring you the dice.
Well, I mean, we're going to your place Thursday anyway for the stream. So
totally forgot. Never mind.
Peasy. Yeah.
Yeah.
And speaking of which, we are doing a live stream on Thursday. Come check it out. John's going to be joining us. I'll be playing Night Haunt, which is going to be fun.
Yep.
And yeah, see you next time, or see you in 2 days rather. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.